You are.
Get an angel
Grim
on your.
Reaper or a knife.
Get a wing.
Just get an angel wing.
Damn.
Get an angel wing.
Get a unk.
There's a wing right here.
Just get a wing.
You should get 2 wings on the different sides of your cheeks. Like, I'm fly, bitch.
Fly face.
I'm fly.
Fly face.
You see, wait up here. You seen the niggas with the tattoos on their throat? And he be like, King. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, this nigga got king throat.
It'll say King. Oh, you got King throat.
I was about to say, nigga, I seen a nigga with a tattoo that said MVP. I said,
Oh, you got the
Ooh,
MVP
you got Hall of Fame
you
throat.
got Hall of Fame throat, bro. You gay.
You got Hall of Fame throat.
We get canceled already.
Am I the only
best
person here with
friend
no
in the game.
tattoos?
You ain't got no tattoos?
I don't have any. Do I seem like I should have tattoos?
I thought you gonna have like one.
You got the Jerry curl, nigga. You should.
Easy didn't have tattoos.
I thought they had like BD on his chest or something.
That's a very random tattoo.
Just a small BD on his chest.
In the corner.
Like them old niggas.
And old
From the
English
70s.
though. And old English is BD.
No, fuck
Like that
old
was
English.
it.
Just regular bold BD.
Nigga, and I'm talking about like
Letterman letters.
a 2014 tattoo. That shit all thick now.
Oh my
That shit-
god,
The
bro!
paint
You
that
had that
smeared
shit.
in.
You had to get
Smeared
that shit covered up ASAP.
Oh damn! Y'all giving me a fake tattoo?
Just
I don't even
BD
know.
on your
Hey,
chest.
hold on,
It's
fool.
crazy.
When your birthday?
November 28th.
You gotta let us pay for you to get a tattoo.
No.
Why not? No, you
No.
can get what
You
you
can pick
want.
what. Yeah, we just get it for you.
Oh, bet.
But we
You don't
give
have no ink on you, huh?
But it gotta
Yeah,
be. But it
I
gotta be
don't.
a certain
I
size.
don't have
though.
no ink.
It gotta be-
Version
hey, listen,
body.
BD, it gotta be
To
a
the
foot
ink.
by a foot.
Huh?
It gotta be a foot by a foot.
What's a foot by a foot?
Nigga,
Nigga,
a foot. A foot. Nigga,
Like a big tattoo, right?
Yeah, you gotta get a
I'm gonna
big
get my arm then.
All right, we gonna pay for your
I'ma get
tattoo
my
for your
arm.
birthday, girl. I'm
What
down
would
for
you
it.
get if you could get a tattoo right now? What would you? Do
I
you
would
got
study
anything
up
in
on
mind?
it. Yeah, I mean,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
get.
MIC TV on his neck.
Hey, once we get past 10,000, I'm getting it. It's set in
Nigga
stone.
got
We
that-
all getting it.
Nigga got that
Oh,
viral.
wait.
He got that viral neck.
Hold on, who my mom calling me? Hello?
That's a.
Yeah, don't do
Nah,
that.
what you want, mom?
Mom.
Why?
What's
Stop
up,
talking
Mom?
to your mama like that.
Hey, mom.
Hey, I love you, mama. But I'm podcasting. I'm gonna call you back. I'm podcasting, man. She don't know what podcasting means.
She ain't watch the podcast.
Nah, she watched it.
My mom be watching.
Mama, I love you.
He trying to.
Podcasting.
She's like, yeah, y'all was talking about some Mexican rapper I don't know about. I'm like, yeah, I can't even talk to her about it because she don't know about it. Your mama a thug though. I don't even know why you saying that. You talking like
my mom might sock me when I get home.
your mama gonna belt your chest. I done met your mom a couple times.
Everything.
My mama like that.
That's funny.
Oh, me.
But have you ever thought about like what tattoo you would get, or have you ever thought about?
I do
getting a
have
tattoo?
one that I do want to get. I'm gonna get my life path number. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my life path number.
The homie think he drinking Gates.
I think he Drake.
He think he drinking Gates. She got a
Nah.
whole little life fucking map on her back.
I can see
love
Breeson like
love
having
her.
a
I just want to
farm.
get meaningful tattoos on me.
I
Like
can
you
see
feel me?
him
Everything
having,
got to
like, a
mean
farm in his
something.
See what
backyard
I'm-
or something.
A farm? I would do some shit like that. But he more likely to do that than me.
Nah, he gonna get a fireman ladder in his backyard.
No, Daddy is more likely
would
to
love
get a
to get- I
farm
would
for
love to
sure.
get a
Nah, he gonna get a
Like,
tennis
if-
court.
I would love to get a
If we
farm.
both had like $10 million, he would
I'm
be
getting a-
he would
yeah.
get a farm before me.
I would love.
I would get that at
though.
20.
I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a farm.
No, I fuck with it.
I probably
fuck
my
with
shit would
farms.
probably die though.
great.
Like,
All your animals dead, produce dead.
bro,
No, see, Tay be capping though, because when I seen you with your dog, you were really an animal lover.
Oh no, yeah, I love animals.
So you
but-
get Tay 20 million.
You can take care of
I'm
them.
talking about you about to get everything you want to get. You done ran out of bullshit. Tay gonna have a whole fucking farm back there.
Oh, my mama, now listen, fool.
That'd be fire.
Goats
I
and
would-
shit. These my goats.
All right, hold on. Let me ask
It's
y'all a
Bruce
question.
right here.
Listen, y'all got $20 million. Y'all gotta buy an animal. What animal? And any animal in the world. What animal would y'all buy?
I will buy some livestock for sure.
I'm
For
buying
sure.
a couple horses.
Nigga, I want to buy a blue whale, fool. Like,
What are you gonna?
nigga,
Bro, that is the biggest animal in the world.
I know,
Where would you-
How are
nigga,
you gonna
where would
contain
you-
a blue
where'd you-
whale?
bro,
Bro.
I got $20 million, fool. I'm building a 50,000 foot pool, bro, and y'all come to my house.
Bro,
I'm
ain't gonna
I'm
even-
coming out the water.
It's
on
gonna
the
be
whale's
peop-
back.
He not gonna even be able to swim back and forth, bro. So big, he gonna just be stuck there.
It's gonna be
like-
people protesting at your house like you keeping that whale in
Give me
captivity.
some money. I got 20
You're
million.
gonna take a blue whale out of the ocean.
That's so
Oh, my mama
random.
would. Or I'll get an orca.
Orcas are dope.
Think about it. Think about you pull up to a nigga house. He had an orca.
So I feel bad about owning anything that lives in like big like that water, big
Yeah.
water, or
Word to
I
the
have-
You
fish.
got
Word,
fish right
word to
there.
the sharks. You got your fish tank right.
I'm talking about big fish, like or like
Oh, but the
birds,
smaller ones they can go right.
because they be dead in the wild.
Bro,
They get like
nigga,
10
they been there
centimeters,
for a
right?
minute. They been living.
In the wild, they be dead though.
Yeah, they living, but like you know, they
What's
look
their
at
quality
them.
of
Look
life?
at them. They're confused as
Hey,
fuck.
bro, they hate that tank.
Look
They
at
love
'em.
that tank. That's
Look,
a
they all
55.
swimming together. Like,
That's
how
a
the fuck?
55-gallon tank right there. They
Hold on,
good.
nah,
How many
fool.
inches wide is the tank?
It's 55 gallons. It don't
How
matter.
many inches? How
I
many
don't know,
gallons
like-
is the sea?
But hold on.
Unlimited.
This is how I know your fish don't like it. One of your fish hopped out and killed itself.
Oh, he did. He said, "I'm tired of this."
He thought we forgot about it.
R.I.P. the ghost. Bro did jump out the tank.
He said you came home and he was stuck on the wall.
Bro, stuck
What if
on
he
the
had a
wall.
mental disorder that we don't know about, and he
They
just was
probably
like
do.
killed
Like,
himself?
do you think animals
They
do
probably
get
do.
mental disorders?
Hell yeah.
I seen a dog with Down syndrome before. I'm dead ass.
I believe that.
That's not funny,
'cause
but
the dude that was breeding him,
Mm-hmm.
I guess he just gave up on looking for another mate, so he just made the brother and sister
Oh, and he
mate.
came back slow. That's
back
true.
crazy.
But no, so they say like animals in captivity, if they like just like pace back and forth a lot, that's a sign of like mental distress.
Look
And
at
they
what them
become,
fishes are doing.
look at those fish right now. Turn around and look at your little baby sharks.
They can't even do nothing
They are
else.
lost.
what
They're-
else is to do in this tank though? It's really like they swim back and forth. They gotta swim to live. Like
That's what
you
I'm
feel me?
saying. They
Gotta-
mental.
so what if I put just throw them in the lake?
So what if they just put you in your room to live?
So
He
should I
just gotta live in there.
So should I just put them in the lake?
I mean, if
They
you-
was born in captivity. That's all they know.
Oh, okay. Well, don't show them a better life. Fuck it. Don't show them a better life. Fuck
Show
it.
'em a better life.
Fuck it. Hey, we at episode 80, 80.
And we at 80.
Music is Critical TV. Clap it up for 80. Clap it up for 80. That was a
Yeah.
very short clap, but
Clap, clap.
you know we'll get the long clap for the 100th episode.
80 is
But
great.
it's your boy BD with Tay F Third, aka Tayford,
Tayford.
Threeses.
Threeses, with Dejon Michaels, aka Day Day,
What up though?
aka Double D.
Nobody ever called me that.
That girl that said your chest was big, she said that night. She
Double
did say
D.
that.
Chest is big.
Double D.
What the fuck?
What up? Yeah, we in the building, man.
Hey, we got another beautiful episode for y'all today. The sun is out, but
the sun is
Yeah, I'm
out.
about to say this like the first time we did it with the sun out in a minute. It's
Tay, I'm gonna need you to speak closer to the mic.
My bad, man. I ain't been here in a minute.
Yeah, I've been drinking since like 1 o'clock.
We didn't need to know that. We didn't need to know
I
that.
just wanted to put it out there. So
How
I
you
say
feeling?
something silly and crazy. This is why
We're
I'm
not
faded.
editing it either. No edits.
No, it is. I'm faded.
No edits this episode. We going straight
edits.
through. So let's get to the first topic. The topic that's on everybody's list. All the YouTubers are pointing this out. There's been an indictment on a certain gang. I'm not even gonna say the gang,
I
but
know what it is.
it's a podcast that's been involved in it. People are all here talking on the podcast. Apparently, Big U, Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, from the people that are well known on the internet. I'm not gonna say everybody else because they're not internet people. So these
Yeah.
are the people that's on the internet. Big U's not even necessarily on the internet, but he was like the leading of the.
You got a social presence.
He has a social presence and a
Yeah.
presence in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, facts.
So what we know now, do we think that people shouldn't be talking on podcasts about their personal situations as far as like street things that are going on?
They should not. No, I've been saying it for a minute. Like, if you're involved in the streets and you're involved in anything that's gonna get you some time in jail, it's certain shit you shouldn't be saying on the podcast. That's just me as a bystander outside looking in. Like, I shouldn't know the shit that y'all be doing in this gang culture. Like, I have no affiliation with this shit, so why the fuck do I know this shit? So I feel like, yes, it's gonna bring you some type of notoriety to the masses, which can bring you money and all that extra shit. But it's like a sense of selling your soul, like, you feel me? But if you're looking for the greater good of shit, or the bigger picture, you feel me? It's stupid to me. To
yeah,
like
I understand that.
air your dirty laundry.
Airing your dirty laundry. Like, if I am murdering people, you should go on the podcast and talk about pimping people. Like, stop coming on the podcast. and
Or
just-
talk about something positive, like where you wouldn't even think,
Yeah,
like,
go on the other side of the
Yeah,
fucking
like,
stage.
No,
let me-
because
yeah.
okay, but on a podcast, you still got to entertain, and people still have their stigmas of who they are in the streets. But
But look, not to interrupt you, but look at AD, for example. We know AD for what he is. But
Yeah.
He always kept it copacetic. He
Yeah,
ain't never
definitely.
did no out of this world shit
Yeah.
to get people to like him. People
Yeah.
just liked him because he was cool. I don't think that they should be talking about that. See, I think what the problem is, if people are bringing up their own life situations to get people who don't go through them situations ever in their life
yeah,
to go on their side or to be fans of them. Like, I seen a episode on No Jumper. We just gonna say fuck it. And Brick was on there, and Brick Baby was like, "I got more murders than you got fights," and it's like, bro.
So
In
it's-
hindsight, look what's going on now.
but to me, that's just a reflection of like the mental capacity that these people got. Because yeah, if you had the ability to talk about more shit, you would. But since you don't have the capability to talk about more, I'm gonna talk about what I'm really doing. It's like low hanging fruit because you know people are interested in this.
No,
but
but-
if I'm really doing this shit,
My fault, bro.
why am I fucking You feel me?
People ain't know. These are people coming from the streets. So a lot
Exactly.
of these people not even used to even having people look at them like that. So I think they think in order for them to grasp these people who don't going through this lifestyle, but is like involved, like want to be involved with this lifestyle. Oh, let me give you my life story. So you can live through it vicariously.
Yeah.
That's cool on a surface level extent. Like say like when Brick Baby first went on No Jumper. He done a lot of Vlad interviews, so when he first went on there, you could talk about a little bit of stuff surface level wise, but then go into honestly, I think Brick Baby is cool. I think I fuck with his personality. Everybody likes him. You feel me? As far as beyond the street shit. So if you're talking about stuff that's not street shit, as far as interviewing people and just showing them another side of you, just like Nipsey, like you feel me? Like he was a street nigga, but when he passed away, everybody not necessarily talking about, oh, he was in the street doing all this. Stand for something else.
Yeah.
Like so when you're on these podcasts and getting recorded, I feel like you should be speaking on things that you want people to know about you besides the street shit.
100%.
But that comes with like, okay, just back to what you saying like when you come from the streets and you come from the trenches like that, you don't feel worthy enough. You feel me? So when you say something that captures everybody's attention, you feel like you gotta keep capturing everybody's attention to feel worthy. So you got to keep speaking on that. You feel me? But if you really know who you are, yes, this got me up there, but I'm much more than this. You feel me? But it's hard for a lot of
that's when you gotta be you gotta be more intuitive. You feel me? Like when you see what's capturing, of course, like I said this in the podcast before. If somebody's fighting or arguing or talking about some crazy shit, like you feel me, on some street shit, of course everybody that's on all the viewers are gonna look at it like, oh well, this is interesting because I don't live no part of this life, so I'm looking at it. You're becoming a circus at that point.
No, facts.
And a lot of people get so involved in a circus from a bottom view they can't see the top.
Yeah, I mean, a good example is Loose Cannon. Loose Cannon, I don't think Loose Cannon was used to having this much viewers and this much eyes on him. And you could see where he started taking it to an extent where he was actually digging himself in a bigger hole when he started talking about, I don't even want to get in specifics, but he was talking about situations that was in that federal indictment.
Yeah.
Involving like rappers, involving dispensaries.
But
even the whole fight outside of No Jumper, like
I don't. But see, that goes into.
Want me to keep it a beat? No, I don't think he would have did that outside of No Jumper if he would have known that it was going to get blasted on No Jumper.
But when you go into No Jumper and somebody like Adam, you be like, okay, he's not gonna come listen to me talk about like just on some regular chill shit. Well, maybe my wife might know about me or something. So let me come in and talk about all these stories because that's what's hot right now. So let me come in and talk about that. It's a good play, but you should come in and talk about that, but then come and talk about some other things.
I'm telling you right now, you shouldn't talk about that at all because I don't think real.
So. Yeah.
If it's really real,
that part, don't talk about it.
Make some shit up. I'd rather you just make some shit up, bro. Like, bro, shit. Me and Puff Daddy robbed Mace.
Yeah,
like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, do something.
But not even that though, because I feel like if you're a street nigga and you feel like ain't nobody gonna fuck with me, then that means you could talk about topics with no remorse. You feel me?
No.
So
that's where it goes wrong.
No. Because look, it's not about street niggas. It's about the
police.
Yeah, it's about the feds.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, okay, say Loose Cannon, right?
Yeah.
Loose Cannon don't really care about who's looking for him or who's about to do anything to him. So if the topic is about these two people that are maybe street people, you can give an unfiltered response to the topic.
Facts, that's 100%.
Then you won't care.
But I think what it was instead of giving a response, he was involving himself.
It was his situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. You can't really. I think that's the downfall of LA podcasting. They're involving themselves and they're making it their situation. Me, you, and you could be talking about, oh, such and such got robbed in Miami, and then one of them will come out. Yeah, I seen him in LA. I booked him.
Yeah.
And then that ends up being your downfall in hindsight because now look at the paperwork.
If I was somebody that was really out here in these streets and I came on a podcast, I would not be telling what I did.
That's me
out here. And I don't feel like you say any like.
I don't say nothing. Listen, I don't say nothing about what I've seen from other people do. I don't say nothing about what I've done.
That's
what
how
I
it should
am gonna
be.
do is I'm gonna reply to anybody talking to me. I'm not gonna tell you I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna say we can fight.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna say no extra shit.
And if you know you in the streets, and you know you about to be on a podcast or on a platform where you about to be heard by masses that could end up publicly indicting you.
Exactly.
I wouldn't be saying shit factual.
Because if you seen the last one I seen with them, obviously was with them two sitting in front of each other, Brick and Loose. And
it's crazy that was the last one too.
Yeah, I mean, I personally think the feds seen that them was being cool, and it's like, all right, bet they ain't finna do nothing else. Let's wrap it up and just get them out of here. But even at that podcast, right then and there, it was a lot of stuff that was said, and I was like, oh, like, why are they saying this? I mean, and even I'm not even gonna say his name, but old boy who I had a problem with, he started flashing shit that he never flashed before on camera, and it's like, you trying to make a point right now, but your point that you're trying to make is being watched by other eyes.
It's not the point to make on camera. It's not the point.
It's
that should have been flashed when you was outside in the
before
lobby
he came
area.
in. You know what I'm
feel me?
saying?
Like, and even on top of that, if you feel like you got to show that with somebody sitting across from you in a small room,
y'all shouldn't be.
You might shouldn't be in. I know you say they say Brick Baby met up with him and stuff like that. Then y'all shouldn't be in the same room. If you feel like it's gonna be one of those cowboy shootouts or something like that,
because like woulda. Because first and foremost, he was punking him the whole podcast. He was saying some crazy shit like, shut up, I'll be drunk with woo. But what if he would have just reached over and smacked him in his mouth? What you was going to let off?
Nah, he wasn't doing that.
And I know he wasn't, so it would have been an embarrassing moment.
Yeah.
Because we seen a situation with him having something, and one of our peoples that I'm familiar with choked him out still. And I'm not trying to just bring that up to like, being an asshole or nothing, but I'm bringing it up to be a lesson.
Yeah.
Protect yourself and protect your aura. That means if somebody that you feel threatened with and you feel like you got to get violent with, because nobody want to go to jail.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you feel like that's what you got to do to protect yourself, then just stay away from me.
And I'm going to say this too. You feel me? We've been in No Jumper a couple times. Did we get patted down?
Nope.
Nah.
Did anybody get checked for anything?
Nothing.
We walked straight in that motherfucker.
Straight in.
So
honestly.
These people, even the people that are in the offices and stuff, these people ain't got nothing to do with no street shit. So when y'all need to be more prepared. I don't know how it is when they come, but all these other people come. There's some street niggas that come.
Same way, they just walking in.
But if they walk, just seeing how Brick Baby flash and shit, you feel me? Like if people are walking in hostile situations with their guns on them, you need to be careful.
You got to think about us. When we walked in that last time when I went on my big rant, they should have patted me down.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't know what I would have brought. You don't even know how I would have reacted. I could have got on y'all asses.
Yeah.
But we walked in scotch clean free.
That's
nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't get not one. I didn't get double take.
When
the door was wide open.
Walked right in.
When we first went there, I'm thinking it's gonna be like a metal detector.
Yeah, and remember they talking about security and stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't see not one
I
security
ain't
guard.
seen no. It's just free reign. We just walked into a building.
It was
We could have had a.
It's like walking. It's like walking into Starbucks.
Right.
When we walked in, there was porn stars taking pictures.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, I fuck with Adam too to a certain extent. You feel me? He cool. He seemed cool, but you got your wife in there. You got porn stars in there.
I don't even want to talk about it, but he had something that was very precious in his life in that office before when I walked to that bathroom and I looked him dead in his face. Remember that time I went and I was like, I seen him when he left.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm just going to put it like this. It's a very safe environment when you don't have the upper hand of safety. And I don't think that they had the upper hand of safety. And honestly, I really don't think that they care.
They probably don't.
But if some shit happened, it's out of his hands. You feel me? It's out of his hands. It's like it's beyond control. You got a hostile environment. You got people coming in with shit on them.
And and like I said too, it's not his fault. It's
Who?
their fault.
Who's?
It's not Adam's fault.
Oh no,
it's the people.
Nah,
their
it's not.
fault, bro.
It's
like,
definitely not.
That's gonna be a follow up question for me.
I seen an interview with Adam and X4. And Adam specifically said, "Yeah, so it was something about you
and
having
bro
a big
was quiet,
shootout."
like,
and he just looked at him. He's a smart man.
That's how he's supposed to. That's how he's supposed to move.
And I'm gonna keep it a beam. With him doing that, it makes the viewers automatically think that he did something. Don't get me wrong.
But they don't know.
But they don't know.
Up for
yeah,
questioning.
it's all speculation at that point.
You can't use this in an indictment.
And it's better that than any words being said after
exactly.
that. You feel me?
If you want to keep yourself mysterious and keep yourself in that conversation, but also keep it out the conversation, do what he did.
Yeah, just be quiet.
Just don't say nothing. Especially if there's
Well
some real
played,
shit
well
going on
played.
in the streets. Don't
Yeah.
say nothing. I'm not no street nigga, but like it's just fucking rocket science to not say anything or even want to be
100%.
asked those questions or maybe have a discussion with him before you even walk into the room. You know, it's a long lobby when you walk in there. You feel me? Like, hey, I don't want to do this. Even if he try, you can just duck it.
And even if he doesn't, exactly, just duck it, bro. us as black men sitting on that platform, we gotta understand that our life is more in jeopardy than his.
Yeah.
And this whole shit is new to me because of course we all grew up in the hood and shit. And the way I seen like hood niggas or gangbangers move is like they like to talk for sure. Within their circle they like to talk. But this is all new for me where motherfuckers are getting on camera and talking and letting the outside people be into this conversation. Like, you really had to be a part of the circle to know what the fuck was going on. If you wasn't a part of the circle, you really not, you know what's going on just based off of observation, but you're not hearing it from the words of these motherfuckers. I don't know if
y'all remember, but we kind of had this conversation with Flacco, and Flacco kind of made a valid point. He said that's where podcasting went.
Yeah.
Podcasting evolved from, well, at least that podcast evolved from music to gang politics, and that's where the numbers is coming from.
Yeah.
And even though the way he said it to us, it was pitched as like a good idea. We're seeing how it's really a bad idea.
Yeah.
At the end,
and we've been peeping this shit for a minute. I'm like, oh, this is gonna end up being bad.
Man, bro, I got a little bladder. I'll be back.
Nah, but at the end of the day, it's still a bad idea because even if you are the person answering those questions, consistently answer those questions, even after this. If y'all they continue to do this and keep asking people questions and want to be the mediator between a crazy question and an answer, it's eventually gonna fall back on you. You feel me? It's just gonna be like a domino effect where it may not have hit you on the first domino, second, third, or maybe even the 20th, but that last domino gonna hit your ass.
Because the feds is always watching, the police is listening, and they make it way easier when they can just press play on the motherfucking TikTok or IG. And you just, even the setup, like, you feel me? I think it's Vlad setup or Capone setup. The setup is like an interrogation room.
It is. It
like,
is like an interrogation.
It's just one person by himself with the lights on and the camera. Like, go ahead, speak. Like, that alone would make me nervous. Like, all right, what questions you going to ask me and how I'm going to answer these questions that you ask me if I want to answer them at all.
Yeah, like, it's definitely an interrogation, but at the same time, I'm not blaming no media platform, no Jumper, Vlad, academics.
No, I don't blame that. I don't blame him.
I'm not blaming nobody for somebody sitting there talking about what they going through in the streets.
No, I'm gonna blame the people that want to. I ain't blaming nobody. You want to talk? Hey, say what you want to say, but whatever come with it, hey, accept it.
You have to accept it.
Accept what come with that.
If you're doing some illegal shit, don't do that shit.
Yeah,
that's just all I got to say about that. You feel me? I feel like it's just, we're not about to get too far into the whole case and all that and what's going on. I'm not.
Man, go back. We got to go back to old politics, old street codes, bro. Shut the fuck up if something bad happened. Don't say nothing. Act like you don't want to talk about it. See, I remember back in the days when I did something bad, I didn't want to talk about it because I was scared of the repercussions.
Right.
But now it seems like, oh, yes.
I did this.
Yeah, like they get hyped up about it. Yeah. I just don't know where that came from.
You know what it was, though? I feel like there's, in the past 10 years, a lot has been going on, right? So with these things happening, with time that's been going on by, people think like it's not, like an indictment isn't going to come to them. Like, you feel me? I feel like the first person was Young Thug. That's all the way in Atlanta. People in L.A. not thinking like that. Like, oh, well, you know, it's past. That was 3-4 years ago. 3 years. They not on that. These niggas is watching.
They watching. But it also makes me think about, like, okay, the Yellow Busy situation. Bro ain't say shit. In the interviews I watched, he ain't say shit. He still got indicted.
Well, he actually did say a couple things.
Did he say some shit?
Yeah, he said a couple things. But
because all the interviews I seen, bro was like, who is that?
But
I don't know who
more
that
than
is.
that.
But it's deeper than that.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, even more than that. Just to get on that, 'cause I guess we can talk about that too.
We can go to
the dude snitched on him. There's a dude in jail. The dude that let the gun off. He's telling.
Oh, the light skinned dude.
I guess.
Yeah.
Two of them.
Yellow
the dude that was dating the trans dude.
He was dating what?
The light.
New news to us.
Y'all know that?
The dude that called for the murder?
Yeah.
He was dating a trans?
Mo3?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a light skinned dude. He was dating some trans lady, man. I don't know. He was dating some trans person.
Be politically correct, sir.
Some trans person he was dating. You feel me? I didn't know bro was telling though, but I know he was the one. He the one who went down for the Mo3 murder.
Yeah, so it's two. It's a light skinned dude and a dark skinned dude.
It was the light skinned dude, the one. That was.
I know, but there's a light skinned, dark skinned dude.
It was two of them.
Down.
Yeah.
And then so word on the streets. Well, not word on the streets. Word all over the tablet,
court documents,
whatever. Now, one of them is telling on Beezy, and Beezy, I guess, put some money up. Now, it's also being said though that Mo3 is responsible for the shooting of Yellow Beezy.
Paying for the shooting or the shooting?
I don't know how. I don't know. They just said responsible. They didn't say pay or nothing. They just said responsible.
When Mo3 explained his situation on the Breakfast Club, he went to the Breakfast Club some years back, and then he explained, like, you know, the whole situation. They actually added a song that Mo3 made and explained to the T
What happened?
what happened. So
River in the river. That one.
no, not in the river. Not in the river. I don't know what song it is. I just seen this clip of the song and then Yellow Beezy's Breakfast Club. He basically said somebody was following him. He got shot at his car. He tried to drive off, but his car spun out. Mo3 said that shit
To the T.
to the T. To the T. He said it to the T. So Mo3 was really the one that was like kind of like, you know, like, yo,
Active, like,
you
yeah,
know, like
yeah.
if people gonna pay attention, that's what they paying attention to.
That's what I've been hearing. A lot of people who talk about that situation, they've been saying Mo3 was the one that was getting active. But they said this all started from like a boxer or a comedian or something?
Comedian, Roy Lee.
Yeah.
Roy Lee. It was a comedian. If you see him, have you seen him before?
Is that the dark-skinned dude?
Dark-skinned dude. He was pretty popular on social media. I knew him
I
before
know
before the
about.
situation. So he got into it with Yellow Beezy about a situation. He was basically saying Yellow Beezy wasn't from Dallas and Fort Worth and all that shit. And then, you know, he was saying a lot of stuff. But Yellow Beezy took a personal, seen him in the club, hit him over the head. You feel me? They're supposed to be able to get into it in the club. So Roy Lee got on social media, and he was just basically like, you know, like, I just want the fade. I just want the fade. But apparently, allegedly, Yellow Beezy, you feel me, wasn't rocking with that. One day when he was at the gas station, they followed him they seen him at the gas station and start popping at him. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he actually survived that shooting, but I guess blood clots and stuff like went into it, like where he died.
Yeah, he died from that.
Because he was in the hospital talking.
He died from
like,
complications of the shit.
complications. You feel me?
Because,
Like,
yeah, I was seeing a couple of things about
hold on. And Roy Lee is Mo3's close homie in the industry. He's one of his closest friends in the industry. So when that happened to Roy Lee, Mo3 took that super personal. Like, that was his boy. Like, they say that's his only industry friend, like, before Boozy and all that. That was his boy. So he was mad because I seen a clip of Mo3 basically saying, like, you know, he's a comedian. He don't got nothing to do with this. Why are you getting points for a comedian? So that's what led into it.
Because then, I think I seen that lead to, like, a fight with Rainwater and Yellow Beezy. Or Yellow Beezy's manager. And Rainwater. I don't know, bro. That type of shit, though, it's horrible to see because who knows how big Mo3 would have been. Obviously, you know, this can be said for anybody who's passed away in any type of, like, rap beefs. But I guess we can stick to the indictment. Yeah, they saying Yellow Beezy's going down now for murder. The crazy thing that I seen for that, though, is for a higher of murder, the death penalty.
I was just about
In
to say,
Texas is
in
life.
Texas,
Death penalty. Yeah.
No, I was about to say capital murder in Texas.
murder,
That's
yeah.
the worst thing you could fucking hear.
Yeah, you can get so.
Especially in Texas, bro. Capital murder. What?
I mean, because TK, he definitely didn't get the death penalty. He got life.
Yeah.
But when is the last time we seen anybody get a death penalty?
He's not gonna get the death
I don't
penalty.
think he'll get the
but
death penalty. I think
He's got too much. He's got money right now. He could pay for lawyers. I don't see it going in a great way.
If he gets convicted, I think
But
he'll
he's
get life.
not gonna get no.
I
death
think he'll
penalty.
get life.
No,
I think he'll
but-
get life.
Let's just say he gets off from this. It's still gonna be a long-standing trial. It's gonna be some years before you know.
I mean, look at YNW Melly. I think I've been going to court for like 5, 6,
I forgot
7
about
years.
bro.
Yeah.
Is
And
he
then
still
even-
going
Yeah,
through
he's
shit?
still
yeah,
going to
because he
court.
had a what's it called?
Mistrial.
Mistrial. Yeah, he had a mistrial. But
Damn.
they trying to convict him. It's,
Yeah, that's
They
just what
tryna
it is
convict
with Melly. They I feel like with Melly's situation, they feel like they got a lot of evidence. No, they feel like they got a lot of evidence, but it ain't concrete.
Yeah. But with Yellow Beezy, it's a lot that they can watch. It's a lot that people are chitter chatter about in Dallas. It's a lot going on with the Yellow Beezy
I'm telling you right now, they're
situation.
gonna put a I'm pretty sure they're gonna play this in court when he said it's a new year, something, new year, something, and we put our enemies in the dirt. In the words of Gucci, we put them in the dirt.
Yeah.
And it's like y'all gotta stop doing that too.
Yeah.
Like if y'all do anything that's a crime where y'all feel like it's gonna be life taking, bro, quit boasting about it.
Yeah, but in the court of law, even if somebody said that, you still got to have proof, which the proof is
But
the person that did it is saying that he paid
But you got to think about it, it's jurors. So
Yeah.
if a juror
But
does,
the final say so is by the judge.
yeah, but if this shit is conceding, I mean, I guess going towards the point where you did something, and then they see a video like that, it's like, oh yeah,
It's
he's
make
yeah.
it easier.
Yeah.
To
I'm
like,
saying
oh,
you're making it
he
easier.
did.
You're making it
Yeah.
easier for them to say he's guilty.
Yeah.
Like the only person that's beating this type of shit got billionaire money. That's ASAP.
yeah, and that was very lower.
Now, I thought Rocky was going down.
I thought he
I
was
didn't think
too.
he was.
Like I didn't
think
want him to. Don't get me wrong. But when he passed up that little ass time, I said, oh yeah, he's going down, bro.
Cause we seen it with Tory
When
Lanez.
Relly was in the court doing this.
Exactly, we seen it with Tory Lanez.
But when we found out on that podcast, we talked about that nigga. Flacco was here when we was talking about it. Matter of fact, we talked about the nigga went to go pick up the shell cases himself, and then like the third day of the them in court, and they had ASAP Relly on the stand.
You do not have to pee again.
Pissy boy.
I'm about to say. Oh, I don't know where that shit at.
Nah, but when they was in the when ASAP Relly got put on the stand,
Put it on the charger.
It's not the same one.
Oh.
I'm find one.
when ASAP Relly got put on the stand and they started questioning him, it all backfired. It all backfired.
Oh yeah, because bro wasn't making. Yeah, he
But
wasn't
I
making
ain't
no
gonna hold
sense.
you.
It all
Rocky and them,
backfired.
they had a funny ass rebuttal. They said, nah, it was a prop gun.
Hey, he got free.
Yeah, he did.
got
He
free.
got
Bro,
free.
that shit is
And
so
then he was
crazy.
at Rolling Loud a month later. Turned up.
Yeah, I didn't like his role.
Coming out of helicopter.
I didn't like it.
We talked about that already.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Yeah,
We talked about that already. Though.
Listen, man, these indictments is real. I think everybody should be aware, especially if you're a street dude living by the streets. Come on, man, stick to your code. That's like rule number one. Stitch lip. Don't say nothing.
Real gangsters moving silent like lasagna. Shout out Wheezy.
Real G's.
Oh, sorry. Real G's. I'm faded.
God damn.
God.
Don't ever. You can't never say a Lil Wayne line in public
get it messed
then
up,
fuck
bro.
up. You gonna fuck up the word that means
What
the
did I
most.
say?
Real gangsters
Real
moving
gangsters moving
silence.
silent. It's supposed to be
G's
real
gangsters
G's.
that say shit.
But
The gangster was the
That wasn't-
punchline
that
of
was the
G.
defining moment in the line.
Star me out, man. Damn, Real
That
G's
was the
moving silent like
defining moment in the
lasagna.
line, man.
Stay aware, man.
I
These
hate
people
y'all.
are looking. They're looking at everything. They're looking at. I mean, bro,
I
you
hate
can't
y'all.
go nowhere in this world without your phone being beamed onto a phone satellite thing or whatever.
Yeah.
There's no way you
And don't
getting
turn
out
your
here,
phone
man.
off and turn it on when
I
you
don't
get
think you
the
can get away to.
When you
I don't
think you're free, right?
I don't think you can get away with murder at this.
I mean,
this
there's.
time.
I'm pretty sure there's people.
If you're
But
smart enough, you probably can.
2025 is hard. It's,
Man,
it's
listen,
hard,
bro. It's people. I'm pretty sure there is, but
but it's very hard. Like you got to be.
I can tell you this.
It depends how big the crime,
I'ma
how
tell
big
you-
the story is.
I'm gonna tell you this. They not street niggas.
Yeah, it's like some.
No, they're not.
They're not.
It's like
Yeah.
Dexter. You seen
Yeah,
that show,
they're not
Dexter?
getting.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
like that.
street
Yeah,
niggas
it's
getting
like
away with
Dexter
murder,
type
bro.
shit. Yeah, no street.
No.
Yeah, they getting your ass. They
Moving on,
already
man.
looking
What's
at
the
us.
They
Start
getting
next
your
subject.
ass. We're going to get on to another topic. Daddy, you want to bring this topic with Tiana Taylor and Iman Shepherd?
Oh yeah, we
Do
get
we
into
know
it.
it?
I
I
know,
don't know
a little-
too
Yeah,
much
I don't
about
know
it.
too much about it.
Yeah.
So,
But I do know.
So yeah. So we know Tiana Taylor and Iman Shepherd. They
Shout
was-
out Tiana.
So shout out to Iman Shepherd doing this thing.
Shout out to
E-Man.
both of them. But
Shout out to
Tiana,
both.
hey, I believe whatever. No, I'm just playing. Go.
So they was going through a divorce or whatever, and the divorce was finalized. And according to like the case that I read, the judge appointed her basically everything they had. You feel me? I think the mansion, all the cars. I forgot how much money a month that he has to pay to her for child support and alimony, and a few other property that they had together. It all went to her. And the big circulation around the media outlets is that like damn, you got your money. She had her money. He had his money. Like why is she getting everything, and he just fucking is fucked over in this deal? Which made me think like damn, marriage is really a business deal, and if it goes bad, it's really made for the woman. You feel me? Because we know Tiana Taylor to have her own bread. You feel me? She's a successful actress, successful artist, choreographer, all that. She got her own bread before she even met Iman. She was doing her shit. So for her to get everything after this divorce settlement is just like absurd to me.
But with that being said, do you think that maybe she got a couple things for herself in the whole settlement that she bought for herself? Like there was a Sprinter and a Mercedes, or maybe a Maybach, I think. That
She ain't buy all that shit. Everything that she got, and he got to pay her.
But that's an assumption, though.
It's not an assumption. It's a judge ruled that like he has to pay her.
No, yeah, he has to pay her, but I'm talking about the materialistic things, as far as the cars and stuff like that. We don't know what she bought. I'm not really judging. She had a video out where she was talking about, I stayed quiet, all these years, and then I let you talk, and like I'm gonna talk. You feel me? Like I don't know what he bought versus what she bought, what she had interest in, and versus what he had interest in. You feel me?
We don't know that. I don't know either. But the optics of it is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of shit that he had to give up, the amount of shit that she don't have to give up, it don't balance out right. Like, you feel me? If y'all both successful, why not just I leave with what I came here with and I leave with what I came here with? Why do I have to owe you something from something that we did together? Like, you feel me? We came into this motherfucker with love. We wanted to get married. Yeah, I had my shit. You had your shit. But why, when it's over, why you got to take everything from now? I got to get back to like, you feel me?
I
I'm
think
struggling.
matrimony is bearing the child, and I think the laws, for some odd reason, thinks that the woman deserves that because they're bearing the child, they're holding the child, they're giving birth to the child.
I think that's bullshit.
It is a 9-month thing, but no, but it's with marriage though. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I think marriage is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do I have to go in front of the court of law to prove that I love you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why we can't I just buy you the ring? We have a marriage with our family. Now I do understand there's some perks with it though. Yeah. There's some perks, with taxes,
it's
insurance.
It's a business.
Yeah. I think that everybody should go in it. The man and the woman, depending on whose money. It don't even matter whose money. If y'all both are well off, y'all should go into it as a business deal. Now, that's why you shouldn't get married when you got big bread all frivolously like that. You feel me? You should both be some kind of prenup. Now, when you hear the word prenup, you don't think that a prenup is meaning like, oh, well, I'm not going to give this to the woman. No. Just to all the women chasing money out there. When a nigga offer you a prenup, that's when you get what you got set in stone. So when it's over, it's set in stone. Mm-hmm. Like, nigga, you give me this much, and I'm signing off on that. All right, bet. What you want? Okay, I want this. You feel me? And whatever makes both the groups comfortable, you know that when it's over, this is what's happening. I feel like a prenup makes everything more structured in what's giving.
Makes it clear.
It gives you rules. And you know what? With a prenup, too, it's going to make the woman think twice about doing any mistakes, for one.
Because you have clauses in the prenup.
Yeah, exactly. If you cheat on me, you can't get nothing.
Exactly.
Shit,
yeah.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
vice versa.
You cheat on me, you get everything.
I mean, but I'm saying that should be what it is if you getting married.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, even as a nigga, like, if you getting married, bro, you shouldn't be cheating.
You get married under God, yeah.
So, a prenup I think is good, but also I just think marriage in front of the law isn't necessary. Especially in time of our days.
I agree.
I think that I should be able to get married with my woman at a church with her family, my family, without the laws being involved. Okay, we're married. Mm-hmm. Marriage is under God. It's not under a judge.
Yeah. But you know women. But then women ain't going for that.
But listen, why? That's the problem. Why?
Because women have a fairy tale view of how marriage is. They want the official marriage. They want to go to the where do you go?
They want a certificate.
They want the marriage certificate. They want everything. That's why everything that beats all that, a business. If you're having money, like if you ain't got money like that, it don't matter like that.
Yeah.
I think.
You feel me? But even though a marriage is like 30 bands, if you want to get a divorce, it's like 30 bands minimum.
Yeah.
You feel me? But if y'all got bread between each other, even if y'all both separately got bread, let's decide what we're gonna walk away with, what we're gonna give each other when we leave. And if I cheat, this clause, you get extra 100 bands. If you cheat, I get an extra 100.
But you know what? It gets tricky, especially living here out here in Cali, because I think if you like together with your significant other for like more than 5 years, and y'all break up, it's even somewhere it's like, okay, I forgot what it's called, like long-term relationship or some shit. Like if they file for something, they could still
get it without the
without
I'm
the
saying that
official, like, you feel
that law
me?
shit is trash. I think Little Baby said it the best. He's like, I'll buy you a $10 million. I'll buy you a $10 million ring, but I'm not signing no shit.
Yeah.
And that's real.
Why
do I have to sign? Bro, that just came with this weird tax situation that the world made. Yeah. The world want to control everything.
No, facts. And if you a successful man out here, I for sure feel like don't sign shit, bro, because when it goes bad.
I was blessed with my girl. I remember we talked about marriage. She was like, "Yeah, we could just get married. I don't want to do that weird law shit, whatever."
Yeah.
And I low-key was taken back by it. Like, why? Like, what? And she's like, because I don't want them to be able to take your money or my money or take anything.
Yeah. I fuck with that.
She got some bread. She got some bread on her ass.
Big bread.
You ain't getting lying, man.
She got big bread. But I think if y'all got a real relationship, right? Obviously, if cheating happens or if any infidelity occurs, like, somebody's going to be hurt and they're going to have a change of mind. Mm-hmm. But if you guys come to an agreement like, yo, we're growing out of this, y'all should be able to split ways without
touching my pockets.
Not even that, though. I would if we split in ways because we come into a difference and you got my baby, let's say, for example, I'll give you some bread.
Yeah.
You're going to be taking care of the baby.
Yeah.
And it should be vice versa.
Yeah. That sounds great. I agree with you on
Yeah,
that.
but that's in a,
I agree with you.
That's
on that.
in a perfect world,
but the
right?
main thing you're saying
Like,
is when we split ways. Now, there's a lot of behind the scenes thing when you split ways when you got a baby. Like when you got a baby, you split ways. I'm not saying who's going to be scoring. Either the man's going to be scoring or the woman's going to be scoring, and when they feel like, usually the woman. Where they feel like, oh well, I need this and that because we're apart.
But what if y'all come to a mutual agreement? Like,
and
you know,
what if when
that's in the perfect world.
But I'm saying though, like there's times where both people they arguing for like 2, 3, 4 months and like, all right,
yeah, that's a mature way.
Y'all both would be done.
Yeah, that's a mature
settlement. It really depends. This is what I always say. You need to see how your significant other gets upset in situations. Is your significant other somebody that gets upset in situations and crashes out, turns into a whole nother person, and it's like, fuck you?
Yeah,
if that's the case, get a prenup. Now, if the person that you're dealing with is somebody it's a mild-mannered person, boy or girl, woman or man, you feel me? If there's a mild-mannered person that still wants to come to a good answer to the situation, then that's fine. But if your person is somebody, man or woman, I'm not being gender anybody.
Gender bias.
If your person is some man or woman that flips out and this is like fuck you,
get that prenup.
Get some kind of paperwork in order.
That's why.
I'm texting my girl right now, telling you get any type of crazy.
That's why it's important to have an argument in the dating phase.
No, 100%.
You got to. I need to see how you. I need to see how you about to be when you're really mad at your peak.
Arguments are bound to happen.
Yeah.
Now there's small arguments will come out. Somebody could. I'm talking about the big ones.
No, the big ones.
The big ones. How do you act when the big argument is going on?
Right.
Is it like fucking me and you willing to say fuck me, fuck you, fuck your family? I never fucked you. All the secrets start coming out that you thought.
Everything.
That's somebody you get paperwork with. That's somebody you get paperwork with.
No, that's facts. And I don't know how bad they breakup was, Tiana and Iman shit. But
was it cheating or infidelity involved?
I don't know. I gotta look that up.
They said Iman was cheating.
But they was doing shit together though. Like word on the street, they used to be flipping.
I mean that's not word. That's 100%.
100%. Yeah, they used to be flipping.
Yeah.
So I think what happened was like bro started doing shit by Dolo.
That
you feel me?
both
She got upset like you doing this shit by yourself. We supposed to be doing this shit together. Like
exactly.
I think once shit by himself.
And in that term, he wrong as hell, bro.
He is wrong.
Yeah,
for that.
I mean,
If you got
he is
somebody
wrong.
that's willing to do it with you.
No, yeah,
you
that's
wrong.
crazy. If your girl willing to get another girl and bring her into the bedroom, like, and you doing shit by yourself, like that's wrong for sure. I agree with that.
Come on, bro.
Come on.
Wait till my girl get home.
Yeah. Once she get here, get it popping.
Honestly, there should be guidelines when it's that type of situation. Because like for a man, that shit could like easily go to something else. That's why if I was in that situation, I'd be like, look, we gonna all be in a group chat. Everything gonna be in a group chat that's going on. I'm not talking. We both not talking to nobody on the side of the group chat except for in here right now. So if all this shit going on where we smacking something and you know it's our play toy.
Man, what if it was the other way around though? What if she cheated on him with a nigga?
With a nigga?
Oh, I mean, man, Strumper was over here dunking balls, bro.
Wait, whoa.
That'd be crazy.
That's what I'm saying. What if it was like, what if we got the wrong idea, bro? What if he sprayed off with a man, like?
Oh, that's different. She should get all the bread.
All of it.
She should get all the bread.
Facts.
She should get all the motherfucking bread. Shit.
Bro, but man, I don't know. Marriage is a difficult situation. I mean, I think marriage really only applies to relationships of them, like only like significant relationships. Like every relationship ain't gonna be the same.
I got to follow.
Every threesome ain't gonna be the same.
I got to follow up question for the men in here. You feel me? So if
it's all men in here.
I know.
He about to ask about a girl.
No, I ain't about to ask about it. No, hell no, I ain't doing that. I just want to say like if a divorce happened and y'all got kids together. And you as a man want to be in your child's life, like how do y'all dictate who gets custody and who's paying who? Like you feel me? Because I'm gonna fight for my kid. Like
split custody.
You feel me? Like
you can get split custody.
So if it's split custody, then I shouldn't have to pay you for shit.
Well, nah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's our argument.
Nah, once you go to the courts and it's split custody, then if you're just seeing a child on the weekend, you paying. That's why. I revert back to what I said before.
See, that shit don't make sense to me, though.
Nah, but it's only the weekend, though.
Hold on. That's why I said what I said before. You should be the woman you choose to marry and have children with. This should be the woman that you know, y'all, even if it's all over, that y'all can have a back and forth to where y'all can do that between yourselves and not the courts.
Without the courts,
Keep the courts out of it. Once you get the
100%.
courts in there, it's a wrap.
It's over.
And you know what I think, too? A lot of people got the wrong ideas. When you're paying that money, even though the woman is spending it on herself, that money is specifically for the kid.
child, yeah.
So I think, like, because I seen something where the man figured out that the woman was spending it like on shoes and shit like that, And the courts took that money back and said, you got to pay him now.
Yeah, that's smart. I feel like the court should be like, all right, this amount is allotted to your kid a month from the dad, but you have to show proof that you're spending this on the child.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it.
I need receipts.
No, but you
I need all type
but
of
you got to
shit.
think about it, though, because shit that does fall under the kid is rent and bills and shit like that.
Give me receipts for all that.
But see,
I
that's
mean,
what I'm
yeah, that's
saying.
smart.
Y'all going to the future of that. I'm talking about when you choose your wife, your fucking the mother of your children. It should be.
It's not that simple though,
it's
bro.
It's not, but it should be.
It should be. But
no,
it's not.
no, but it is though, because there are people. No, because we looking at the broad spectrum. There are women that don't do that. They don't go to the courts.
But a lot of these women are putting up their representative. Like, you feel me? You don't really know the real them. They have alternate motives, just like some of these niggas got alternate motives. Like, you feel me? The real you don't come out until everything is finalized. You be like, what the fuck?
No, but like I said before, the real
even in marriage, you feel me? This really not you. You were just putting up a good front.
Nah, but the real comes out when you guys get into a combative situation. If that goes into how because in the combative situation, when they're like, oh, you feel me, we're having a deep combative situation. It's like, oh, fuck you, they saying everything they thought about you, or that's just disrespectful. No respect. If they don't respect you as a man, then they're not gonna respect you after it's over.
No, that's definitely factual. But all I'm saying is some of these women and some of these men could put up a good front where even in the moment where you super heated, they're thinking about the long term and like, okay.
But that's
I'm gonna hold this shit in until some other shit cracking where I can really take you for everything you got.
That's why I said before, when you got bread,
prenup.
Get your ducks in order.
No, facts.
You feel me?
What was the dude?
A to Z.
What was the dude who had all his shit in his mama name?
Smart man.
And they tried to divorce, bro.
What's the soccer player?
No, Brett Favre did it. I mean, not Brett Favre. Tom Brady did that.
Tom Brady
and what's
somebody else did. He was a soccer player or a basketball player or some shit.
I forget.
But he had everything in his mama name.
Tom Brady did that too. When he divorced Giselle Bundchen or whatever.
That's just smart. That's
smart.
having your ducks in a row. Like, oh yeah, you want to take me for everything? I ain't got shit.
Yeah, I ain't got.
In my name, it ain't shit. It's zero. I'm worth zero.
No, damn well, this nigga got the whole world
feel
in his
me?
pocket.
Yeah.
I'm a billionaire, bitch.
Yeah,
she hates
You ain't
it.
touching nothing.
shout out to bro.
She hates it.
I
gotta ask my mom for 10 million.
Oh,
because your mama got your back.
your mama gonna hold you down.
Your mama gonna have your back.
No.
Your
Mom's gonna hold you down. Mom's ain't gonna do no crazy shit.
Mom's gonna have your back. You feel me? You
Facts.
put everything in your mom's name. You feel me? It's like, on top of the prenup, that should still be. Yeah. I'm talking about bread. I ain't talking about us regular people.
It's some crazy
bread.
Money.
You need to have all your ducks in a row when you get married, or you dealing with somebody past that.
That's facts. I agree.
Yeah.
But shout out to Iman. I know you going through it right now.
Shout out to Iman and Tiana. I like them both. Tiana, I love. Hey.
Bro said, hey.
That body worth $100K at least a month. For a divorce.
I was about to say, her shit
for
real.
a cheating divorce. No, I'm not saying it's. I didn't say it was fake. I'm just saying that body worth it. You leave her, that's $100K minimum a month.
Yeah,
God damn, that shit.
Her shit right.
She beautiful. Right. She a Sagittarius too. Shout out Tiana. Shout out Tiana. She ain't playing no games with niggas. Give me your bread. Give me the car. Give me the house.
Give me it all.
Give me everything, nigga. You be lucky to stay in the
Give me
Westin.
your dance school.
You be lucky to stay in a Westin, nigga. You done fucked with me.
Nigga, I would, man.
You
Tiana
lucky
Taylor,
to be in a Motel 6,
if you
nigga.
got Tiana Taylor down to do threesomes, bro, you're tripping if you're messing that up.
If that's true, you are crazy.
Yeah, bro. Because I know y'all pulling baddies.
Yeah.
Tiana
Come
Taylor,
on. I wouldn't even have to pick. Tiana, go ahead.
Tiana, do your thing.
Look, I'm going to just be at the crib.
Actually,
no, I like the little prowl of it. I'm going to go with you. You feel me? Let's go.
It depends on my moods. Sometimes I just want to be at the crib.
Yeah, bring him back.
Oh, yeah.
Bring him back to the crib. You feel me? Do what you do at the club. Bring him back to the crib. You feel me? Because I know you got taste. I see who you rubbing shoulders with. I know it's going down.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
You feel me?
I ain't gonna hold you.
Shout out to both of them, though.
But we moving on from that, man. But Kanye West.
My favorite guy in the world.
That's your boy?
Gemini.
Right there.
That's your boy. Do we got any tweets that he done made? Daddy, you got some tweets?
Bro, it's off the wall.
There's a lot of tweets we've been trying to find, but he been tweeting so much that
it's hard to even find it because I think they shadow banned, bro, from everything. They shadow banned.
Read one. I know he been talking about Playboy Cardi and
he was talking about Playboy Cardi. He talked about Jay-Z.
Yeah, read the Jay-Z one if you found it.
Let me see if I found that one with Jay-Z. He's talking about fat girls. Bro has been crashing out. Okay, so this is from Kanye West, and this is what he talked about Beyonce and Jay-Z kids. Wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce younger kids? They're retarded. No, like literally. And this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having a retarded child is a choice.
Okay, Kanye has lost his shit.
He lost his goddamn mind.
He been lost his shit, but I feel like we shouldn't really pay attention to everything he's saying.
It's probably one in my bathroom.
Nah, but
we shouldn't pay attention to everything Kanye is saying.
some of the shit he's saying is very manic. We know that.
It's very manic.
What I get from this shit, from all these crash out tweets, is that bro is in like a real manic stage right now. And it is like, yeah, we laughing, but this shit ain't no laughing. I feel like he's really going through some psychological shit. Like some schizophrenic type of crash out shape. Like it's not even no funny shit.
Is true.
It might be true.
Some of the shit he's saying is true.
It might be
100%.
true.
What?
Like what?
Like when you talk about
The who?
the people who own the industries, the
Oh. Yeah.
you know, I ain't finna get us.
You bleeping that too, because that's too easy.
That's too easy. Yeah, talking about
Gotta
that.
bleep that.
Don't delete
that.
it, but blink it. But that I
No,
think that's
ain't
pretty.
fuck that.
Yeah,
No,
you
but I think that's pretty true. I think what he's talking about, like as far as like rappers and Lucy and Grain, I think that's pretty true.
Yeah, but
his statement on
Cardi.
not on Cardi, but like I'm talking about the real things he's saying, like the Hitler statement, the things that he's talking about with Hitler. Some of it is true, some of it is fake, obviously. It's a lot of things that he's saying is true, but you have to read between the lines to really understand.
But
Some of the shit that he's saying is true, bro. Like when he talk about, okay, y'all using my black kids to get more like popularity and shit. But at the same time, bro, Kanye West, my nigga, you had babies with this white lady, and now you trying to crash out on her because you feel like they taking advantage of your black kids, but you decided to have kids with this white lady. So that shit is on you. Don't just try to put it on her. That's on you too, bro. Don't try to crash out now when it's motherfucking easy accessible and it's gonna like look,
you feel me?
look good in your favor. Like, no, I don't agree with that shit at all.
You had babies by this woman. First off, put that to the side. And the people that you talking about still work for you.
Yeah.
They still in your office.
They still, yeah. You still.
It ain't like you're on a certain ethnicity and it's like, oh well, this is all who I'm rocking with. No, they're still working for you. You still got people in your office that's like that too. Mm-hmm. So don't get mad because of your situation. It's kind of like the Drake UMG shit. Like don't get mad at your situation because it didn't work out in your favor, and now you're mad at everybody else about the whole shit.
But I don't think he's saying it for his favor. I think he's saying it for everybody to understand what he's saying. Like when he said that situation, them things about that ethnicity or whatever, that culture, a lot of people turned on him. Mm-hmm. And he's like, well, why are y'all turning on me when we got they making profit off of us killing each other?
But this is what I'm saying though. It's like the Kanye show. Okay, let's say we all agree with him. Okay, we agree with you. What's next, nigga?
We gotta wait for him to leave.
It's the Kanye show. He's just splurting out words about his life that he wants us all to agree with, like we normally used to do.
But then a lot of people did turn on Kanye, bro.
Kanye ain't the
because
Kanye.
You fucking up people money.
But people turned on Kanye for wearing that red hat. Y'all turned on me for wearing that red hat. Almost. Y'all my friend.
Because you a troller.
I know, but he really believed in that. And like people really did turn on him for that.
Because people don't believe in that.
But okay, but just because you don't believe in Jesus, am I supposed to turn on you?
Some people do turn.
But okay,
is that a real friend?
Is that a real friend?
A real friend. If me and you, let's say me and you made, if I made you $1 million and I put you on a platform that was,
how do we make the million? Was I the promoter of the music?
We're gonna say music. Like if you made music,
what did I do in music?
You made music.
What did I do in it? We did a song together.
We did a song, and I was Kanye in Kanye's plateau.
How close are we?
We close. We must be close. I just gave you my whole platform. I'm Kanye. I gave you my platform. And then one day I support a political party that you don't support. Does that mean that you're supposed to turn your back on me just because it's a political party?
No. But in the entertainment industry, like if it was a situation where we weren't as cool, you gave me your platform, I gave you my talent per se, and then you started going off on these crazy that can get you just canceled. I'm getting my money on here on the left. I got to feed my family. I got to come out here and say, this, I don't agree with that.
But I'm saying, though, why do you have to say anything? How come you can't just mind your business?
But why? I feel like
associated with
because guilty by association in that industry.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. The entertainment industry, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we just be black?
Because because Kanye is not riding that.
He's not
Kanye
riding
is
that
not
wave.
riding that wave.
He used to be.
It ain't if it was a black thing on some
He
Dr.
used to be.
If it was a black thing on some Dr. Umar shit, like you feel me, like well, you for the black people, it's a Kanye show.
No, but I think
this
he
is Kanye's world, and we just live in it.
for the black people. Like I think
he wearing a swastika right now. That ain't no black people shit.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That ain't no black people shit.
It's not. But I mean, I totally disagree with that. But I think the things that he's saying is like, yo, we're black entertainers. Like, why are we letting other people persuade us on how we think and how we say shit when it comes to us, they can say whatever. They can promote whatever. We promote black kids getting killed all the time in music, right? But as soon as we say something about that certain group, we're canceled. Why? And he made a valid point.
Yeah, and
if I say the N-word on X, nothing's gonna happen.
Because ain't nobody defend it. If black people was the owners of these labels and shit, and they was like standing, because we don't stand as hard.
And listen, that's his
hard.
point. That's his point right there.
It is the point.
They are the leaders of us and our culture.
But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
I don't know why. Because they got the upper hand. They got money.
Let's just say point made.
They organized.
Let's just say the point is made. What you were just saying, right? What after? What is Kanye West doing for black people? Let's say the whole world agree with Kanye. Now he's the savior now. Now he decided, oh, well, they aren't for us. And now we just pushed them to the side. Now what?
Well,
wait, hold on. Is he about to give money to, because he got bread, right? Is he about to give money? Is he about to start his own label to sign only black artists to the label and be going to extra hand? Or is he just fucking running his mouth?
I don't think that's what he's looking forward to do, though. I think what he's looking forward to do is for us to have an epiphany and say, hey, we really run things, not them.
Yeah, that's cool and all. Like, that's cool. I'm all for a valid crash out. I'm for sure with that. But if you're going to have me crash out for you, at least have something that back me up where I can still take care of my peoples, where I can still take care of my family. Like, if I'm about to support your crash out.
But I'm saying, listen.
Because, nigga, you good.
I hear you.
You feel me? You good.
No, but
you crash out or not, you good.
But I'm saying, I think the reason why he's saying it's not for just one person. Mm-hmm. It's for all of them. If all of us have the same attitude, the same momentum, we will win because they won't be able to make no.
I'm sorry, black people too lost for that. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Black people too lost for that shit.
That's true too in a way.
We ain't doing none of that.
It's also
I wish we would, but we not doing that.
Let's just go with the entertainment industry because he's not talking for people past that. It's not even like a black cultural thing. He's not about to fix the police brutality going on in the black community or none of that.
That is true.
This is for this. Let's just talk strictly entertainment, right? So let's say that every black entertainer did agree with him, right? And they agreed. You still have a powerhouse there. That's looking like, okay, well, we just going to drop you. You feel me? You don't have enough cachet to even speak like that.
But let's say this.
He does.
Big game, though.
He ain't tying nobody to
the
shit.
Game. So if they drop all the people who win against the game, who would they be? Who would they be?
Look, understood. No, they're going to be still.
No, not.
They're going to be still.
So all the black people left Universal and said, fuck it, we finna go to Yeezy. Or we finna go to...
Finna go where? Where are they going to go to feed their families?
I'm saying, listen. Bro, if Future left a big label right now and put out songs, it's still gonna feed his family, right?
No,
it's not gonna feed them the same. No, it's not gonna feed them the same.
Uh-huh.
But I'm saying, if they all left and say, "Fuck it, we want to do it this route," what's stopping the people from going with this route if all the entertainers are black?
But what route is that?
It can be independent.
You gotta have a unified mind
independent.
to have that,
when you go independent, that means you're spending. You know this, like this means you're spending your money.
Exactly, but
these billionaires and all these older people, even the labels, the people that own the labels, they get ads for these people and stuff like that.
Let me give you an example. They killed Michael because Michael wanted to go independent because he was making the most money.
Mm-hmm.
And he owned a couple catalogs.
Catalogs, yeah.
Beatles, Eminem, some of his shit, and whatever.
Uh-huh.
That's why they took his life out because we need you to supply the label. The label needs you. If we don't have you, we're not getting that much money no more. Mm-hmm. Now, what if every artist did that?
That would take a higher level of consciousness.
But
bro.
you can't.
And
expect,
that's why
and
I'm saying it's a higher level of consciousness.
But who are the top 3 artists besides Kanye and all the like Kanye, Drake, Kendrick? Name me 3 artists that you think could do that. Not Kanye, not Drake.
Diddy,
not Future,
he's in jail.
Not Kendrick.
Jay-Z, he's free.
After the ones that I named, tell me 3 artists that can do that.
Future,
Kendrick.
We already said. You said don't say.
You said don't say Kendrick.
Don't say
Future,
Kendrick.
Travis Scott,
Jay-Z.
So Travis Scott is gonna what?
No, but listen, you can't just say 3. You gotta say them with
You're
the
saying everybody.
Now, yeah, you take everybody.
Okay, but while you talking about everybody, then there's a whole new wave of art. You gotta remember, there's still.
But listen, this is what I'm saying. All of us as a whole.
You know niggas don't do that.
And
niggas don't do that. You know that's not about to happen.
That's my point. And that's what I'm saying. His conscience is too high for us to understand. Yeah. We ain't gonna understand until the years to come and be like, oh, just like we always do. Oh, he was right.
I feel like we know that, but let's say who is the leader? Like if Jay-Z tried to do it with Tidal, hey, I'm gonna give you all y'all money.
No, but listen, but Tidal still got prompted and funded by.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say right now, black people not ready for that elevation.
It ain't
yet.
black people not ready for that. It's the cash.
No, it's not. We not ready for that, bro.
You got to think of the end goal. You got to think of the whole thing as a whole. It's the cachet behind.
You know
the whole
why
thing.
we not ready for that? Because we're still in fight mode right now, bro. You feel me? We're still trying to get that generational wealth where we feel comfortable enough to make them big risk chances. Like, you feel me? We don't have that. We don't have that upper hand where we're like, okay, I can take a risk and fight for my people right now because we still in fight mode. Like, oh, I got to get this shit for my grandkids, my kids, you feel me? So we don't have that right. We don't have that luxury. You feel me? And a lot of other races do have that luxury because it be having generational wealth. Like my granddad and his granddad been having money. I'm raised for money. A lot of times, these people, these artists that's making it right now, they're the first generation that really see big money. So for them to think like, oh, I'm about to take this big risk on my people, but it can really fuck up my money situation.
They're not gonna do it.
They not gonna do that shit. So we not ready for we're not in a financial place ready for that shit, and we're not in a mental space to be ready for that shit.
But like Tay said though, he was right about one thing. It does take a group effort to do the whole thing from the bottom up. But the main part is the people that ain't benefiting, either the middle or the bottom that's not benefiting on the cachet and the payback or the benefits of just being able to relax that much.
And I feel you, but listen, what if the benefits did? First of all, we control the benefits. And then what I mean by that, I'm not saying that we're the ones that fund it or we're the ones that own it, but we're the ones that make it run. We're the gas in that car.
Yeah.
We took the gas out of the car, where's the car going to go?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is we got to make a car and put gas in our own car.
We do.
What's more expensive? Everybody the gas getting let out the car or people that got to go make their own car? But them people car is still there. They just got to put the gas in it. Next thing you know, next thing you know, it's going to be a bunch of white motherfuckers doing this shit. They already doing it now.
I hear you.
They already doing it.
Everybody would think the car is more expensive until you buy the car and it's paid off.
Yeah.
Then you'll find out at the end of your life, gas was more expensive than that car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you got to still spend for that gas. The car paid off. What you still doing?
But that's when you got to talk about the lower caliber people that
That's
just putting the down payment on the car.
No, but then that falls on us too as the black people too.
Yeah.
We have to be able to support them too.
I agree with you. I feel like the top got to spread with the bottom.
Facts.
It has to spread with the bottom to where the bottom people feel like, okay, well, I can do this for like 10 years or 5 years.
And that's what I'm saying. I think that's what he's saying. But us as a people, we're looking for it now. We don't think in future shit.
He's looking for it now, but I don't think Kanye is speaking.
I think he's looking for it now. But I don't think us as a people are seeing him to be like, oh, I understand his plan. We're like, nah, nigga, we want the money now.
So I got a question. My bad, to cut you
his
off.
plan is very self-centered. Hold on, I gotta pee.
It is.
Go pee.
It is.
I got a question, bro. So do you think what Kanye's saying? You think he got this in mind? Look at this motherfucker. You think Kanye got in mind like this is his plan to better, or you think he just talking just to talk because it makes sense in his mind, or you think he got a plan for this shit?
I don't know if he got a plan because I wouldn't really say that, but I think he's going through situations, and he has went through situations like with Adidas taking his fucking bank account and trying to put him in jail because at that time they took his bank account, he had to pay taxes, and he's a fucking billionaire. Imagine the taxes he has to pay.
Yeah.
I think when he went through that situation, he kind of realized like, damn, we really not in control, but we the ones that's making all the noise, all the money. And
I feel that.
And so with the shit that Kanye says, bro, he's such a psycho genius. It sounds crazy. And so people don't understand it. Like, think about back in the days. Remember Martin Lawrence? They say Martin Lawrence was looking crazy. He was running through the streets. He said, they're chasing me. They're chasing me. There might have really been somebody chasing him.
I think
Think about Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson was saying how they was ripping his money, taking his money. He ended up dying. Think about Prince. Prince was telling you, hey, yo, I'm going. Prince was gangster because Prince made himself a symbol. When he made himself a symbol, that means that he didn't have to give no money to them people as Prince.
Yeah.
What happened to Prince?
Got killed.
You know what I'm saying? So all of these type of things, it looks crazy when they're saying it, and it could be just because the media is controlled by a certain type of people. But in hindsight, that was right.
I think Kanye has a lot of great points, bro. Like, he says a lot of shit that I'm like, okay, it's thought provoking for sure. You feel me? But I feel like any crazy motherfucker, I could talk to a crazy motherfucker on the streets that's on some drugs right now. He gonna say some thought provoking shit too.
Exactly.
But it's still
But does
not
it make sense though?
I've talked to plenty of
It
people.
might. You might. If you listen to it,
if you really
it
listen
gotta
to
make
it,
sense, though.
if you listen to it, some shit makes sense. Like all of it in one sentence, a rambled on sentence. A lot of the shit don't make sense if it's like, oh, okay, what the fuck you talking about? But if you really like take chunks out, it makes sense. Like, okay, that makes sense. That didn't make sense, but that makes sense. And I feel like that's what Kanye is going through. I feel like bro need real life like mental health. Like, he's saying some real shit because he done seen some real shit and he been in the industry so long. And it makes us like, oh, shit.
I think he's the richest rapper that we got right now.
I think
he might be, but that nigga still got a problem. Kanye got a problem.
And I feel like
I
feel like it's we
listen.
We kind of people would have been canceled Kanye if he was a lower tier artist. If he didn't do what he did, we would have been canceled him. It's just the light people get put in. Like, if a broke nigga came in the room and started talking about some shit, you're not necessarily paying attention to what the rich niggas coming in saying some shit. It's the light we put Kanye West in.
But I mean,
to not understand that he's a human too as well, and he could be fucked up in the head too.
But we also have to respect his genius because he came later than other niggas, and he double stepped other niggas.
Yeah, we
gotta respect his genius.
He came,
bro.
but when you see how he started versus what he's doing now, you started making Jesus walks, and now you wearing swastikas.
Yeah, but I mean,
like if they told you that when Jesus walks came out, like, oh, this nigga's about to be wearing swastikas in 15 years.
Like, I would have obviously been like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah,
but you know why he's wearing a swastika, right? Like, did you ever get your point?
I really don't care why.
No, but I'm saying, all right. So look, bro. Just to give you a rundown, Hitler had black people in his army. He had Ethiopians and Somalians in his army, but we were taught that he hated us. Also, they said that Hitler was burning educational books that was teaching people to be better. He was burning books that they made about trans people and stuff in that time. A lot of the things that they wrote about Hitler was not true. And the reason why it's not true because our history and our agenda was controlled by a certain group of people who controls our shit today.
I don't want to get all the way into Hitler,
and I don't either.
But at the same time, I feel what you're saying. I did see a couple stories on Hitler, but he still murdered a mass amount of people.
But they're saying that wasn't real.
And then on top of that, with Kanye West, it's like you ever heard the phrase like "too smart for your own good"? Like you ever seen like on them cartoons where the robot gets fucked up and he's still saying
malfunctioning.
He's malfunctioning, but he's saying things that are true.
But let me ask you a question. Do you think that's the wrong statement? Too smart for your own good? Like, are you telling me that I'm too smart?
Yeah.
But listen, but you telling me I'm too smart because other people aren't?
No, because you could be smart, right? Too smart for your own good means you still have to go. You still should be connecting to the people of the world.
You still
too smart for your own good.
Social awareness.
It's just like you're too high up. You're saying some shit, but the shit you're saying isn't connecting with the people.
But then that's like saying Jesus was too smart for his own good.
No, he wasn't.
No, but listen, that's what you're saying though, because what happened when Jesus was preaching the word of God? They sabotaged him and they whipped him and they put him on a cross and they hung him.
But those are people that didn't believe what, like,
just like us, right?
But I'm not.
Are we comparing Kanye
that's what
to
I'm
Jesus?
saying. Like, I'm not comparing Kanye West to Jesus.
Listen, we're not comparing Kanye to Jesus. We're comparing ideals.
Okay.
Facts.
But but the ideals of Jesus was like he just wanted better for people. He was in the community.
He don't want better for people.
Is Kanye West in the hood talking to the street niggas trying to get them out of the streets?
Nah, Kanye's a billionaire, but he wants better for people.
It don't matter if you're a billionaire. If you want better for the people, you're gonna go to the lowest form of people to go and try to help them out. If you're doing that, look, I love Kanye. If he was doing some shit like that to really help people, and if it's just not the Kanye show,
I think we're gonna ultimately have a disagreement with this.
That's because he's a Gemini and you a Gemini.
Yeah, but I'm keeping it a being like because. I'm the same type of mind, fool.
This is a good conversation, though.
Yeah,
this is a good
conversation. Because I really do study these type of things. Like, even with the 6 million, and I don't want to say that, but that's a lie because there's been people mathematicians who literally did the math, and in order for that to happen, it would take 40 to 50 years, and you'll have to do that shit every fucking minute.
Yeah. So
every minute.
Okay.
You feel me? So it's significant things that show there's lies, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like even like that section don't even believe in Jesus. They said Jesus was swimming in a lake full of semen. Like that's in their situation. So it's like that's why I can never side with them people. Because you know what I'm saying? But let's get to next week because this is gonna get deep.
It's gonna get deeper.
But it's gonna get deep, and I don't want us to get no.
I just want to keep it to Kanye. We can get to the next one on some music shit.
This gets deep.
But I'm just gonna end it like this. Like if you're gonna speak for people, you should speak for people as a whole, and your actions should be including the people. Everything that you're doing should be including the people. Like Martin Luther King, for example. Like if you're gonna speak about peace and we should all be one and this and that.
You want to hear something crazy? Martin Luther King didn't write that speech.
It don't matter who wrote it. Kanye West didn't write a lot of his raps. Does that matter about the song?
No, but it does matter who wrote that speech.
But
because what was the speech imperatively for?
Okay, so if somebody wrote me and I'm like, I want to help people, but somebody wrote this whole like speech for me, but in real life I'm going and helping the people.
But what if in hindsight you realize that it wasn't to help people? It was to bring together two groups to go against another group of people.
What group is that?
We're gonna talk about
No, you gotta say it now.
I can't, because we gotta talk about it. Bro, we definitely gotta talk about this off camera because this shit gets, we gonna get canceled.
But I just want to say one thing to let you know.
Shout out to Candace Owens too, by the way.
Yeah, Candace Owens. Hey, I fuck with her.
She the one that I watched her a couple of shit. She's the one that put me on this.
But I just want to make one valid point to the fact that Kanye is going through a manic episode. Bro, talking about somebody.
Do you agree he's going through a manic episode?
Yeah,
okay.
Bro is talking about somebody's kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You calling somebody kids retarded?
Yeah, let's get to that. Can you say that tweet?
Like you've already read it. I read it earlier.
That's what we kind of went off of.
But bro's talking about somebody else's kids. That's what makes me validate the point that he's crashing out on a point where it's not for the betterment of people that he's trying to say it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's for the betterment of anybody but himself.
Yeah, that's what it is. Just himself.
I think we're in the Kanye show, and it
need to be all eyes on me.
It's his world and we living in.
You talking shit to Kai and that. Like, you getting mad at bro because he said his shit was too big, and then you crashing out on him again. Like, come on, bro. What are you talking about? Then you mad about Kendrick Lamar performance. You mad that you're not on Cardi's album. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
And I fuck with Kanye. I'm a Kanye fan.
We can talk about that next. Him saying like he didn't like Kendrick Lamar's music and it didn't fit well on Cardi's album.
Yeah, that's just sound like. But like a couple years ago, a tweet was like, "Oh, I really like this guy. He's got me motivated to be back in the studio and all this type of shit." And this is coming from a guy who likes Kanye West music. Like I fuck with Kanye West as an artist, and I took up for bro in numerous arguments and back and forth. You feel me? But yeah. I feel like right now this crash out they doing right now is just a little too overboard. Like you talk about people, kids and shit, bro. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Cause you'll feel some way somebody talking about your kids.
Yeah. So let's get to the next subject of his.
Just say this. It's very overboard.
It is.
There's nothing we can defend on that.
Yeah.
I think what people gotta do is I mean, bro, he was posting porn. Come on,
bro.
Like we know he's.
I didn't see that. He was posting porn himself.
But he is a psycho genius. This type of things are gonna happen.
What makes him a genius, though?
Come on, bro. Are you what?
Yeah, the music. I just want to see what makes him a genius.
That's a great question.
Did he solve some fucking world problem or some shit that I missed?
Just because he done made some good box back in the fucking day.
It's not about
what
the
makes
music.
him a genius?
It's really not about the music to me. It's about all right. Let's say Sunday service. He brought us a church that was a little bit different from a regular church.
Okay.
He was on a mountaintop in a grassy knoll.
He made me want to go to church. He made me want to go to church.
Did you go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I got a follow-up question. Did he make you want to go to church because he's Kanye West supporting Jesus?
No,
or because of what he did?
No, he made me want to go to church because he made Jesus like fun.
They got hip hop church. They got right here.
I always looked at that shit like
corny.
But that's cool. I fuck with that. I fuck with the church and stuff like that. But we hold entertainers to this high value like they just the world leaders of the fucking free world and shit. Don't get me. That nigga just made a couple bops. Okay, great job, Kanye.
Did he fucking cure cancer or some shit?
Yeah,
what makes him a genius?
It's bigger situation. That nigga ain't.
Well, I mean, you gotta understand though. There's different lineals of genius. You got
He's
smart.
a musical genius.
Exactly.
Musical genius,
But him
yes.
being a musical genius transformed into a clothing genius, which transformed into
I don't like that
a
nigga
church
clothes.
genius.
But on some real shit,
I don't like his clothes.
on
honestly.
some real shit, that's all vanity shit. Nigga,
That
on some
that
real
is a
shit,
point right there.
He
I
don't
can
give
see
a
that.
fuck
That is
about
a
all that
point.
shit.
That is a point.
Okay, he feeling himself because he made some clothes and he spanks together some beats.
But listen.
Who gives a fuck?
All right, I'm gonna give it a bean.
In the real world,
I cried on the on
Donda?
that I cried on that church album.
Oh, Father, what the fuck is his name?
I don't know. But
Nah,
look,
but I cried on that album.
Jesus
But
is
look,
king.
that's
Jesus is
all-
king.
Jesus is king.
That's all cool. I respect that album, but in the real world, let's get past the United States. Let's get on the real world type shit. Michael Jackson made more seeping through music than he ever did in his life.
I mean,
The best thing he ever did was Jesus
But
Walks.
the only reason why I can't say he did because I wasn't really here to go through Michael's situation. I was here
But
to
you
go
can
through
hear
Kanye's
the
situation.
music. They don't really care. If you go listen to They Don't Really Care About Us, the Man in the Mirror type shit.
But do you know who he's talking about in them songs?
See, you doing
I'm
deep
just
dives
saying,
you
though.
doing deep dives on YouTube though.
I'm doing deep dives and I'm
just-
listening to his conversation on the phones.
Look, I'm just taking a deep dive on his song. But even then, Michael Jackson, motherfucking James
Bro,
Brown,
but let me
Kanye
ask you a
West,
question.
all them niggas
listen,
don't mean shit to the free world.
That is true.
You can go to motherfucking South Africa. They don't give a fuck about that shit.
That-
No, they
do.
turned up for Mike.
They do. I'm about to say, they
But
turned up for
Mike.
Mike.
Look. I'm saying that there's bigger problems going on in the world than some beat bop boobity boop and some rhymes over it. Yeah, he got rich over the shit, and he talking like because he feeling himself. We don't give a the world don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah. It ain't helped the
It's-
motherfucker, the masses of people that's really struggling.
Is
going
there
through
still
some shit.
is there still mass genocide going on over there?
Yeah.
In Croatia and all these fucking free Palestine and all that shit.
Yeah, facts.
What the fuck did Kanye music ever do for that shit?
Why he a genius? Tell me that. I want
He
to
ain't
know.
look. He can make great music. That's
I've
where
seen-
it stops
I-
at.
Kanye-
Great
I've
music
seen-
and great clothes.
I've
Great
always-
clothes is still.
No, but I'm
Hold
saying
on.
I've
I
always
don't like
been,
the
no,
big
I'm not
clothes.
talking about clothes. I've been a believer of God. I've always been a believer of
Yeah.
Jesus. But his music brought me closer to Jesus.
That's fire. I fuck with that.
That's
I fuck with that. I
in
fuck with that.
some type of way, that's a genius to me because not even me going to church, a reverend that was preaching in my face made me want to go to church the next Sunday.
That's fire.
It didn't.
I fuck with the
I
fact that
I never felt like, I ain't even trying to get into it. Let's go to the next tweet, bro. Like I said, this is deep. I think this is for a different episode.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say, bro, he's a musical genius for sure. I'm gonna leave it at that. But as far as him being a self-proclaimed genius, period, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, like when you say like you're a genius, period. I just
Prove to me your
you
genius.
gotta go into the world and be proving that. That's beyond some
No,
boom
facts.
baps and some fucking 100% cotton.
Yeah,
You,
but
you can't just prove that without that. But I rock with Kanye. I hope he does get better. As far as what he's trying to spew to the world. But do we got anything next? Any hot topics? We ran out of the hottest.
yeah.
Shit.
Anything anybody want to talk about right now?
Do we got anything else? We talked about the Sauce Walker situation.
Did we talk?
Yeah,
about
we
that?
talked about South Africa.
No, we didn't.
Oh no, we didn't. We
didn't.
didn't.
Yeah,
We didn't.
Sauce
Did we
Walker,
talk? We didn't
man.
talk about
Nah,
that.
we talked about shit off camera.
It's reported that Sauce Walker was shot in his leg. Say So P, his artist, was shot and killed. We send our condolences from Music is Critical TV. Yeah, man, Memphis is going crazy. It happened in Memphis.
Yeah. Apparently, the person Say So P. I never heard of him before this situation happening. Have you heard of him?
No, I never heard of him.
You heard of him? No. I haven't heard of him. He actually looked like he was from Texas, but apparently they say allegedly he ran off with $200K. That's what people in Memphis are saying right now. Yeah, that he ran out with $200K. He was gone from the city for a while. Then he came back.
So he was from Memphis?
He's from Memphis, yeah. From some city in Memphis, though. Okay. I don't know about if it's the hood. He probably is, though. But he left for a while, came back, and, then we see the Instagram videos of him with Sauce Walker and, saying with the big stack of cash. Saying they thought they could, they thought I wasn't going to come back.
You know what, though? That kind of makes me think about that video because he was saying, yeah, we comfortably here.
Yeah. It's like
he was
taunting whoever.
Yeah, he was taunting somebody.
Like, I don't know if he felt comfortable because he was with Sauce Walker, but Sauce Walker's a cool motherfucker. You see, I heard what's the dude from Chicago, Take 600? Take 600. Mm-hmm. You feel me? He doing his thing too. I actually like him, but you can't give somebody like say you was coming. Say I lived in Dallas and you're like, I got my own shit going on in Dallas. I'm a street nigga, but I'm not really telling you the story of everything I got going on.
Gotta watch your friends and you associate.
You feel me? Like he making Sauce Walker feel comfortable coming out there. It's like, oh, you good? You feel me? I'm a street. You know, I got it on lock out here, basically. You feel me? But you come out here, you popping your shit on Instagram and shit, and niggas is looking for you.
Yeah, allegedly they said that the shooter stood over Sauce and said, "This had nothing to do with you," and let him live. Cause you know, obviously, if you stand up for somebody, you could have.
Yeah.
You could have did him. And I actually seen the video of the shooters running up. He did go to the edge of the car.
And you see him standing there,
but
and then he going.
Yeah,
I saw that.
So
I saw
it's
that.
like,
and by the way, whoever else was in that car, why'd y'all get out the car? And they didn't do nothing.
What?
Did you see that? Did you see that? Bro, it was like 3 people who got out the car. Only one of them really did action. The other 2 were just like literally like
watching.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't with it like that.
Hey, you know what? You gotta watch them type of guys because at the end of the day, they're gonna
Say
tell.
So P's mom posted something and
Saying that it was a lie.
She rebutted it, but she basically said
say?
like he didn't owe nobody. He ain't gotta owe nobody. He got his own money. But what I thought, reading the first sentence of it, I was just like, you know, like, everybody's not telling their mom things. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
you
the
know,
mom,
I owe these niggas 200.
on,
Like,
bro.
you're not about to
Yeah.
stress your mom out like that or anything.
They don't know everything.
To be telling her like
100% you're not.
Nobody's telling their mom that shit. I don't know nobody that's actually
Nobody's gonna
telling
tell their
all
mom
their
unless their mom is a part of the shit. Yo,
Yeah.
mom, I
Unless-
got him. I ran off with him.
unless they
Facts.
super in it. That's kind of rare. But you know, like, because you gonna have your mom stressing out for no reason. A lot of niggas not telling their mom shit like that. So,
Facts.
although that hurts her son, and rest in peace to the man, Say So P. But
Rest in peace to him.
you know, rest in peace to him. I know, somebody did lose their life, but at the same time, if allegedly, because this is all internet talk, if he did run off with the money, the $200K that they're saying he did, because it seemed very direct. The hit seemed very direct.
Very. They weren't like there was people on the side of them. They aimed for one person. And even at that, bro, inform your friends. You know what I'm saying? Because
Let
I
them
know
know you
Sauce
shit.
Walker. I've seen him a couple times, but I know him more so for internet stories.
Yeah.
And they saying Sauce Walker giving out money like he is the bank. Especially like I think I just seen a story. Somebody found one of his diamond earrings. He offered him
I
like
seen
$60
that.
or $40 something
he said,
thousand
"Nah,
dollars.
I just
And the
wanna
dude said
feature."
no, I just want to feature.
Yeah.
Shit, if you was artists, I'm pretty sure y'all could have came to an agreement. Obviously, y'all
Probably
probably,
like-
wouldn't have went out there.
Give me that 60 bands.
But,
But some people don't like because okay, you gotta think though, like, you feel me. Some people don't like themselves looking like a whole nigga, like, you feel me, like, oh,
then don't bring that man over there.
Hey, Sauce, there's a situation where I ran off. You don't want to make yourself seem like you the person that did bad.
But you shouldn't have brought him over there. Then. You know
I
what
think
I'm
so
saying?
too,
Like,
and especially if you coming back.
yeah, because
and
like,
they've
what
been
if he
looking
lost?
for
What if he
you,
lost his life? What if Sauce would
which
have lost
was
his
a
life?
very close situation. You feel me? It could have, the way it lined up. I don't know if you seen who was that talking? Who the fuck was that talking? I can't even remember the person that was talking. But I think Flacco actually, now that I think about it, was actually explaining the whole situation where when they was in front of the hotel, Say So P was at the end, Sauce Walker was in the middle, and the other dude, I forget, he's with Sauce Walker too. I forget, he used to be with Wiz Khalifa a lot too. I don't remember the dude, but he was also there too. I forget his name though. But Say So P was the first person they hit. Sauce Walker was next in line. What if Say So P was in the middle? You know,
Sauce
like,
Walker, yeah, he would have got hit.
he would've got killed.
Yeah, they gonna hit you
he would have
first.
got killed. And like, I think Sauce Walker is a very like likable person. Like,
I think a lot of hood niggas love Sauce Walker just for the fact that he's kept it thorough through his
Yeah.
whole
kept
journey.
it thorough. Yo, I went to South by Southwest. We went to South by Southwest. When I tell you Sauce Walker was on that street and the whole street was following him,
Yeah, no.
he
facts.
runs Texas.
Yeah, I seen Sauce. We was up in a pool party up in L.A.
You were there too, Eddie.
And yeah, bro, it was nothing but love. Like he came with like probably like 10 to 20 people. But you know, this is a whole LA party. Ain't nobody even budged on him. Everybody was like excited to see him. Like, and it wasn't like no weird. It was like more. It was like a I don't know, but it was a good situation. Like when he came, everybody taking pictures with him, the biggest hood niggas, gangbangers and all that. Oh yeah, Sauce Walker, woo, woo, woo. And the way he was talking to niggas, like, yeah, I'm pulling up at your studio. I remember him specifically saying, I'm pulling up at your shit, your shit. Y'all, none of y'all gotta pay me. Like he's that type of dude.
Yeah.
And you know, he's a very likable person.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say at first I didn't like Sauce
I always
because
liked
he was
him.
going against Thug. So I'm like,
Yeah,
But then, as-
even then, I liked him because like he's still standing his ground on what he believed.
He's-
You feel me?
man,
He's a
Sauce
very
is fire.
he's a very charismatic person. I fuck
Sauce
with him.
is fire,
I
bro.
fuck with Sauce.
And I'm happy. I'm very happy that he survived that situation, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's very unfortunate that he lost his artist, and it's very unfortunate that we even lost a life in this world.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy that he survived that encounter because, like I said, Sauce is one of them guys. Very inspirational.
Yeah, especially in Texas. Sauce is one of those guys. Rest in peace to Say So P. I keep trying to think of the other artist the person he was with, but I can't remember his name. But he used to be hanging out with Wiz Khalifa a lot. But rest in peace to Say So P. It's a horrible situation.
Rapper?
Yeah, he's a rapper, but he used to be with Wiz Khalifa a lot.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Sosa Man. Sosa Man, that's his name. Sosa Man. He used to be a Wiz
Sosa
Khalifa
Man.
a lot.
I guess they had told him not to go downstairs, wait for the security guard.
But Sosa Man was at the end of the. I guess they were walking in like you know how he's lined up right now, and you're like Say So P right here.
No.
Okay, well Say So P right here.
Okay.
Sauce Walker and then Sosa Man.
You say so.
Okay,
No,
I can't. I'm in the middle. I can't make the examples,
but this ain't nothing to laugh
but
about. Man.
it's crazy because like just imagine if Sauce Walker was at the.
Yeah, he would have got.
You know,
the gunner running up. Because I don't know if you got a gun or not.
You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and you know, I think this is just a waking up for Sauce Walker just for when he goes to different cities because we got to remember when he came to L.A. the shit that happened when he was in L.A.
What happened with
when the nigga tried to rob him, I guess he
I forgot
he
about
pushed him
that.
off,
Yeah.
and the nigga who tried to
Ran
rob
up
him
and
went
then-
down the street and
shot-
killed
shot.
another nigga for his shit. So it's
bro.
like,
You know what's crazy? I know the dude that he killed. I mean, the dude that got killed.
yeah, I think AD knew him too.
A lot of people know him. He was out here in the clubs a lot.
Yeah, he was a club. I don't know if he was a club promoter or whatever, but he was
Nah, he was
outside
in
a lot,
clubs,
basically.
yeah.
You feel me? Like,
You know,
and the
this
nigga
shit,
just,
we take life for granted, especially for people being in our stature, I guess. You know, we live our life. We have fun with it. We have good friends. We make friends with people from other states.
Yeah.
We like to go visit them. Let's just take life serious. And if you do got a problem or issues where your surrounding areas is, please inform your friends because a lot of your friends, they don't play that shit. This could have went a whole different way. It could have been Sauce shooting him and killing that man for running up on his artist.
Yeah.
And he would have been doing life in jail.
yeah. It sucks because Sauce Walker felt so comfortable out there with him and stuff like that he just, like, you know, I don't know what the man had going on. I don't know if what they say is true about the $200,000, but if that was true, then I think that, you know, you need to tell people what you got going on, especially if you're inviting them back to a city you're just coming back to, and you need to tell people what you got going on.
No,
You
it's
feel me?
facts. So look, my brain worked a little different, and I just got a question because I thinking about this. Like, are y'all afraid of death?
Yeah, I am.
I
You
used
are?
to be, but not no more.
Okay, I'm gonna start with you. Why you afraid of it?
I'm afraid of death, first off, because I don't know what happens after. And one thing is I don't know what happens after. Mm-hmm. Second thing is that it's crazy because we experience a lot of people that die. It fucks me up in my head when I think about it because life goes on. And then you don't want life to go on without you. Unless it's at like you dying of sickness at an old age. Yeah. That's fine. I don't think about that. But an early death.
Yeah.
You just don't want life to go on without you. People rest in peace you and all that stuff. But when, you know, life carries on, people move on. The world goes on without you.
The next hour.
And that's
minute.
and that's the fucked up part about life that I wouldn't want my life to be taken early.
I respect that. So why you not afraid?
I'm not afraid of death, but I am afraid of somebody taking my life. I got a mom. Feel me? I got a family. I know if I'm the provider, if I leave, we're gonna provide. Now, if I just die off of, I found peace in dying old though, cause like I seen my grandmother die old.
Yeah.
You feel me? And even when my grandma died, it was peaceful. You know, we seen it coming. She understood it was coming. Hey, it's inevitable. At the end of the day, it's inevitable, and I think that's why I found peace in it, cause it's inevitable. Like. There's one thing in life that you can't stop, and it's death.
Yeah, no,
that's why I found peace in it. You know, why should I combat something that I have no power over?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and okay, then that makes me think of this. My granddad, he just got out of the hospital. He got like a hospice right now, but it just I'm afraid of death. Mm-hmm. I can't even front. I'm afraid of death, even at old age, because I don't know what my life will be like at that age to know who's gonna be around that bed with me. You feel me? Like.
My question, but I think I got a question for that to double back. Are you afraid of dying or are you afraid of death? Because death, you know, it's inevitable. But are you afraid of dying?
Death is
somebody taking it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's probably the top of the list, somebody taking it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody taking it. Because, like, if I'm sick or something, I got cancer or something, which God forbid, knock on wood, that's what but I'll be peaceful with it.
Even then, it depends what age, though. But if it was like a sickness like that, I would be afraid because it's just like I don't know what's after. You feel me? Like I don't know what after. So, we all think we know, like, but I don't know what truly is after. Mm-hmm. And then answer me if I'm wrong. But me as a human being, I just think for some weird reason there's something in my heart of hearts that thinks like this ain't it. I feel like I'm supposed to live forever in my soul, not my body, but my soul.
That's where I agree with you at.
Hold on, let me say something. 'Cause my brother told me the most gangster stuff ever. When I was like 14 or 13, I started losing hair in my head, fool, because I was really stressing over death. Like I'll wake up at like 4 in the morning and be like, oh my gosh, we gotta die. Like, well, bro, like literally, I'll run around my living room like, fuck, I'm gonna die. Like, it was fucked up, bro. And I remember I told my brother, I'm like, yo, bro, like, and my brother's like, bro, what's going on? I'm like, bro, I'm stressing about death. He's like, well, think about the Egyptians back in the days. Like, they celebrated death. Indians, they celebrated death.
Even in New Orleans, right?
A lot of older people, like older civilizations, I mean, they celebrate it. And it's like, bro, you don't know if death is a party or if it's good. You never experience it. Right. Even if the people that say they experienced death, they didn't experience death because they came back. Yeah. Death is when you're just gone. Yeah. So it's like, why would you be scared of something that you haven't really experienced? And I told him, it's like, because I haven't gone through it yet. And he's like, you don't want to go through it. That's what you're scared of.
The reason I'm afraid of it too is addition on. So I had a situation where I passed out. You was there.
I was there.
Passed out.
Was there?
And in that time that I passed out, there was nothing there. Like, there was nothing until I woke back up. I don't know if that was because I was really coherent on the inside or what.
Because you never.
Why are you laughing?
Because look, he's evil.
No. But like, it just makes you wonder about things. You feel me? Like, you know, like when things like that happen, it just makes you wonder about shit. Like, you know, I don't know if I was coherent or, you feel me, like, or if I was still supposed to be here. Yeah. But I did pass out, and then there was nothing. There was nothing.
That's what that's what mine fucks me.
Like, I didn't exist.
Yeah, it was nothing.
In this time, I didn't exist. Is it when you die, you just
don't exist? It's over.
You're done.
It's a wrap.
Your game is over. Or is it what people say, like your soul goes to another place and you might be somewhere else, or even more deeper, do lives repeat even more deeper than that? Do we choose to come to, because the earth is somewhere, you got to think of the earth, right? It's just the earth. Mm-hmm. There's a billion other planets around that we don't even know about.
And there might be life on it.
Is this something that I chose to be at right here?
That's why I think so. I believe in reincarnation. Like, I feel like we come to Earth for like a testing ground where we gotta experience certain shit to conquer certain shit, and we gotta like go through certain shit to like, okay, I gotta go through this shit to see the bigger picture. Like, if it's patience, if it's love, if it's whatever it is, I have to master that shit. And however many times it takes for me to master this shit, I'm gonna keep coming back until I've like mastered it all. So because I've came close to death too. Like, you feel me? Y'all know I've been in this situation like, you feel me, where I was shot. Yeah. And I thought it was about like, but it was like I didn't feel scared when I felt like, you feel me? I had this conversation with y'all. I didn't feel, it wasn't like a sense of like, oh, what the fuck about it? It was more a sense
you was
of
trying
like,
to get away, nigga.
I was trying to get away. But when I sat down with myself in that situation, I'm like, I accept it. Like, you feel me? It is what it is, and it was like a certain peace to it.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but I kind of wanted to stop to where you said like you want to keep learning things, like so you get put out to come back and keep learning. I think about that too, but then it goes to where there's so many animals on this planet, right? There's so many, not even just animals, living things that are like being bred and like to live. Like, if you don't feed them, they die. From a tree to a plant to a fucking rose.
So what are they learning?
To a fucking like what is there? What is it there for them to learn? Like, I mean, not even an animal. Like, even
it's an organism.
No. You can go to even an animals, like a fucking deer. Is a deer like the first thing of life? Like, you're just a new soul? Like, you're soul number one?
It could be.
You go from a deer to like a fucking like a different species.
To me, it's
you go
different.
To a human?
Like, a human is like it's different levels of consciousness, right? Like, you feel me? We got animal level of consciousness where it's not really like, I'm gonna think this and I'm gonna do this. It's more, it's like, I'm doing this for survival. That's it.
Yeah.
Then you got animal. You feel me? That's animal. Yeah. Then you got human consciousness, like the freedom of free will. Like, you feel me? I have a choice to make certain shit. But what are you gonna do with this choice? You feel me? You have this choice, but are you gonna go do some evil shit or are you gonna do some positive shit? You feel me? What? And then
it just makes me ask another question.
It's just
I'm gonna start with you first.
It's just different levels of consciousness I feel like you have on this realm of Earth.
Yeah.
Which I feel like it's different realms that you can tap into.
It's different levels.
But this realm of Earth,
So
you feel me?
It makes me think, like, do you start from animals to a human? So if that's being said, I'm gonna start with you first. You can just answer yes or no, and I'm gonna go to Tay. Do you think that? I forgot my damn question. Do you think that you started as
as an animal?
Yeah. No. Do you think that you've been here before?
Yes.
Simple.
Yes.
Hey, do you think that you've been in your heart of hearts and your
Yes.
like deep soul? Do you think you've been here before?
Yes, but it's based off of dreams.
What do you mean dreams?
There's been times where I've dreamed of stuff that it's like happened. I was living. It goes to like a dimension thing, like maybe in another dimension this is supposed to happen. But yeah, I've experienced things in my dreams. Was like I felt like this is real. This is how it's supposed to be. But then I wake up and it's like this is what it is.
Yeah, but not supposed to be per se. Like
but dreams
like
is just another connection of you, bro.
Yeah,
like you feel me? That's still you.
Not
That's
like
part
future
of
you, but like in your.
Present.
And not even present in your heart of hearts. Like if you said,
I think I've been here before.
Do you think that you've been here before?
Nah.
No.
I don't think I've been here before.
I've been here before,
But I think I've been on my own thoughts, like not with like dreams, nothing that's like making me think. Yeah, I think we've all been here before. I kind of think like we've died on other planets, and then our spirit formed into stars. And
That's
then,
what I kind of think.
like and then a star blew up, and then our
Eddie,
DNA.
Do you think that you've been here before in your heart of hearts? Not just
This is the cameraman, by the way. Shout out to Eddie.
Shout out Eddie, EMJ 805.
That part.
Do you think that you've been here before? Yeah. Okay.
Do you think you've been here before?
Yeah.
So I'm saying,
like I don't know.
So we
like, the crazy thing is, like, I don't know why I think that.
I'm gonna tell you why.
In my heart of hearts,
hold on.
I
Let
think
me say
that.
something before you say. But that's what life is.
Yeah.
If we had the answer to that, let's say we had the answer to life saying we've been here before and we're gonna come back again. Niggas start doing ignorant shit.
We will.
Like, nigga, I know I'm gonna come back.
I'll be back. Nigga.
I'll be back.
I'm gonna pop the nigga.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna pop the nigga.
I might come back.
And I'm gonna shoot you. And I'm gonna shoot myself so I can come back. I ain't gotta go.
I might come back as a motherfucking sparrow.
No, that's true though. That's true. That's true. I agree with that.
So like that's the thing about life.
Think you might come back as an aquarium fish.
No, you don't want to come back as Day-Day's fish. But like I think that's the real key to. Nigga gonna jump out the tub, but nigga, your fish been here before. He was a human. That nigga said I cannot do this no more.
He might.
But
you
like,
can bleep that
I
out
think
too.
that's the thing, and that's the thing about life is like we don't know, but that's the beauty of it. Because if we did know, we would start doing shit that's out of the ordinary. Yeah.
But what make me feel like I've been here before? Because have y'all ever had deja vu before?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And deja vu just really let me know, like, what the fuck, like, bro, all this shit is familiar. Like, and just in that quick glimpse of deja vu, I feel like, bro, where the fuck am I at? Like, this shit happened before, like, and then I come back to like, oh, I'm tripping, like, but it never is to the point where I could really like tap into that consciousness right there. But if I could tap into that consciousness, I feel like I could really like trace back, like, where have I been here? Like, how the fuck have I been here before? But it's never that long. It's always a quick glimpse of the shit.
You know what the weirdest thing to happen in life? What's the weirdest thing to happen in life? Really think about it. Not even a life experience, but just a kind of experience. But what is the weirdest thing to happen in life?
Living itself, for me.
Living
itself. Like,
I mean,
this shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you.
Like, what the fuck
Have
are
y'all
we?
ever have y'all ever just looked at each other and be like, oh shit, this is a living person? Like, what the fuck?
Yes, bro.
Like, bro, I looked at my dog,
Bro.
right? I look at my dog, and like my dog's my dog's lifespan is like 1 to like 10 years at the most. And I be like, damn, fool, like the dog's finna die. Like it's gonna die soon. And I be like, first I always think, what does my dog think? Like, does it know it's gonna die soon?
No, it does
It
not.
don't, right?
No.
And so I kind of like put that to me, like, well, damn, I know something's gonna happen soon. You feel me? Like, and God forbid, but like in 50 years,
Yeah.
80, 90, like, I know I gotta go.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't even know, bro. That shit gets deep.
but-
Hold on, let me dig a little deeper to what's weird to me in life. That I like,
This is crazy.
Like, I know, but
Episode 80.
I like this conversation though. So the weirdest thing to me that's like really been pressing in my mind, bro, is like the fact that we had to eat something that was living to live. Like, to me, that's crazy, bro. Like,
is.
in my head, that doesn't make sense. Like, I have to eat another living thing so I can live. That don't fucking make sense in my mind, bro.
Okay.
And it's not even.
I'm gonna ask,
not even me.
because I was looking for another answer from everybody.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was saying it's not even meat. Like it's not even an animal that we got to eat to
Plants
live.
and shit.
Because we still eat plants, and that's still a living fucking
thing, yeah.
organism that we have to eat to live. Like that doesn't make I gotta take some life so I can survive. Like that don't sit right with me, bro.
Now that is. I think that's the word we're put in. But you still smoke?
No.
On the damn near daily, at least 2 to 3 times a week, what's the weirdest thing to happen to you?
You got a shit?
No.
Bro, you gotta answer that for me.
The weirdest thing to happen in human nature to me on the daily is having a fucking dream.
That is sleep. No, going to sleep is weird too.
That is
recharge. That is weird.
It's weird.
Now, if you think about going to sleep is scary, bro.
It's very weird.
Have you ever thought about going to sleep? It's really scary.
You know what it's called when you're in deep sleep? It's called REM sleep.
REM sleep.
REM. You know what that stands for? Rapid eye movement. You know when you have your eyes closed, your eyes are fucking fluttering so fast as the world is fucking spinning, nigga. And then your eyes are fluttering so much you fucking have dreams that make you think that you're fucking there.
You know, it's crazy. Now we're talking about this, so I think this is where psychedelics come in. REM,
because rapid eye movement.
Rapid eye movement, yeah.
Obviously, I know I do mushrooms. Mm-hmm. The other day, I told you about this. I did a lot of mushrooms, bro. Mm-hmm. And I had just smoked a little bit of weed. And, bro, I think I seen death. Like, I was telling myself, I don't want to go back there. I don't want to go back there. And I seen like it looked like a dark abyss. And it had, like, aisles with people reaching after me. And I'm like, oh, shit, this must be hell. Like, and it wasn't scary to me, but it was like, yo, if I'm stuck here, I don't want to be here again. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I think psychedelics answers a lot of them questions. And now, if we look at like old cultures like Indian civilizations, Egyptians, Aztecs, Mayans, they were doing them a lot, but they were celebrating death because they inherited what death was like. I think psychedelics is something that can answer a couple of them questions: DMT, mushrooms, lion heads, et cetera, et cetera. Because those things aren't with chemicals like acid. Those things are really born from earth.
Lion's mane.
Yeah.
I think that's where a lot of the answers is from. I think that's why a lot of the reasons why they were like banned.
Yeah. But I feel like you can find all the answers within that, but really life just teaches you the answers. Like not just this life. It's just like the life in the full expectancy. We're talking, but we don't have a fucking clue about what the whole range of life is.
Like really what does go on? Like I've sat there in my house and was like, damn, I wonder what my grandma's doing.
Yeah.
I wonder that about a lot of people.
If I really sit with my thoughts, it fucks with me. Like even the
You're
thought,
gonna go crazy.
Even the thought of words. Like how do we know what this means? Like us speaking alone. Like
it's
how
the
do
Matrix.
Like how the fuck do we coded this shit? Where like I understand what you're saying. Like how do we have meaning behind words?
Think
even
how
that fucks
deep
me.
that goes.
Yes.
Like, to even teach a generation the word because.
Like what does that mean?
Nah,
it means this.
You know
it goes with this.
Y'all wanna know the craziest word
that shit
to
is
me?
Crazy.
Is time.
Oh, time.
Like what the fuck is time?
Time is a man-made construct.
Yeah, I know, but we live by it so fucking deeply rooted.
Be at this time. It's just
not even that. You're gonna die at this time.
It's just a way to organize shit for the human brain. That's what it is.
Yeah, I feel
it's a way for us to organize shit. And we as humans, we love control. Deep. We love control as humans. So we have to have time.
No. Let me go on more about that. You feel me? Because before we was like Neanderthals. We were like fucking.
And niggas had no time.
We were like We were like cavemen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Look, you gotta think about it because I've seen some videos and shit.
Uh-huh.
When you're a caveman, right? And you don't even have words like you're like. If everybody is on that track mind,
we gonna understand.
No, how the fuck are you gonna cheat? Who's gonna? What person is gonna come up and be like, oh well, I have more language for y'all. Somebody came down,
bro, and
taught niggas the language.
Fuck it, now we on it, bro. So did y'all see the shit about the pyramids?
I'm telling you, there ain't no way.
I seen a lot of shit about the pyramids.
But y'all see the new shit about the pyramids?
What?
Bro, the pyramids got these big ass tunnels that go 600 meters underground with swirls around them.
Oh, I think I did see that picture. Like
They
AI
just did some type of like mapping shit. So I'm gonna tell you this right now too. And I think this is like a known scientific thing where scientists don't know, but human civilization skipped a step from when they were talking like to where they said hi. Hello.
I'm gonna tell you what I read.
No, this is a real shit though.
I'm gonna tell you what I read. You feel me? From that time the time to skipping to have knowledge, there was another. Supposedly, I'm gonna say the Anunnaki
Yes,
came down.
They're looking for gold
and looking for gold for their atmosphere because they were going down.
The atmosphere burns up, and the only thing that they can do to defend the sun rays will put gold into their shit.
Yeah, gold was and they needed it, so they came down for the materials in the in the earth, and they made people work for that. Like we were workers at first.
Yeah, we were minders.
And then they brought another species down that they captured to watch us.
Yeah,
the Watchers.
It's deep.
No, but
they started having sex with the humans.
Yes, and that's what made humans. But peep game, and that's where it kind of and goes with the Bible too, because that's where sin was created. One of them workers was like, I don't have to do this, and everybody's like, we don't have to do this.
Oh, you know what it was? Okay, so the work they had a war in their atmosphere with another life form, but they captured them and basically had them come down and teach us the work and stuff like that. But they started getting rebellious because they were treating them like slaves. You feel me? Like you working, we captured y'all working. We were treating them like slaves, and they started rebelling. You feel me?
That's why they left. Bro, you know I got a great thing to tell us. Like, this is how we know somebody came down. There's pyramids in Africa, Japan, Antarctica, America. There's pyramids all over the world. If human civilization couldn't travel across the oceans at them time because they weren't smart enough, who the fuck taught them how to make pyramids?
It was somebody that came down for sure. And I agree with all that. But what makes it even more scarier for me is the thought of like AI. You feel me? Because once AI come in there, you produce AI for so long and so long and so long, they start gaining consciousness. You feel me?
100%.
And yes, in AI we put certain shit in there that's coded. You feel me? That are like the commandments type shit. You feel me? But what happens when they start questioning that shit?
So did you not see that thing?
Like the robots and shit.
There was an article that came out.
It's the same shit.
There was a robot or an AI robot in Japan where it started doing a code where it started reproducing AIs. Now, obviously, it wasn't like having a baby, but it made a code into the computer where that's the code to reproduce the same thing that it had.
That's just crazy.
Bro, I mean, if you look at the guys, like look at the, not the Gaza, but the Geyser, I think it's called the Geyser. It might be called Geyser Lines. There's these things where if you sit here, right, they're like as big as like half of this Long Beach city. You'll never know what you're sitting on. But if you were in space, you could see it's a big-ass monkey. I mean, look at the pyramids, kid.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The pyramids are lined up with stars.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you another one.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you another one. So when you zoom all the way back from the solar system, zoom all the way back, they start to look like little cells.
Oh, yeah. Like
Men in Black. Hold on. No, not even that. It starts to look like little cells. You know how they say God is in you?
Yeah.
What if this whole thing is just a part of God?
Damn.
When you go all the way back, what if you living in God? You his bad part, his good part. What if that's the case?
So
I've seen a story on that.
So what happens when we die? We just gone?
Nah.
Damn. This is a wrap.
I'm saying though, that's the best thing about life, even though it's the most like scariest thing is we don't know.
But then it makes me think like, are we so cocky where we think it's something after this? Like, I'm so important, there's something after this. This can't be the enemy.
I mean, yeah, that's the scary.
What if this is?
Scary part.
It could be.
That's the scary part, bro.
That's
but I mean,
yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you though.
What if it
that
is?
That just can't be real. It just scientifically, which is kind of still on that same type of term, but
I think it's just
morally, even just like humanly, like bro,
and like it's scary to think.
How can this happen? And it's nothing else. Now, obviously, they say, oh, all right, maybe an asteroid hit water, boom, then it blew up in space, and the water and the comets hit some type of sediment where it hit another planet, and the planet was in the Goldilocks zone where the sun hit it right and start growing germs.
But even now, it's like we've never experienced that. So it's like,
but we don't know. The universe is so mass.
It's so massive, so they can say any motherfucking
And it's so
thing.
new.
Yeah.
But look, I'm gonna take you to the Vikings, right? You know the Vikings, the tribe of Vikings, right? For them to think to make a boat in a perfect way
That it floats.
and you get on the water and you can explore. If you have a kid, right? And you just say, oh, that nigga gonna speak English if I don't say nothing to him. I ain't gotta teach the nigga. He can speak English or speak whatever language is Portuguese, whatever.
Yeah.
It don't matter what it is. I don't have to teach him nothing. That's not true. You still have to teach a child something.
But also that do come with trial and error.
I see where you
But
But
to answer
they
that,
had to get a little nudge,
I mean,
and then we
obviously,
back off.
yeah,
they
but
got it from
that's
there.
true. But that comes with trial and error too.
Like what you mean?
For example, when I was a young kid, I stuck a fork into the socket because I thought the little sockets looked like little rabbits. I knew not to do it no more. But when I did it, listen. But one time I was eating peanut butter and I was a little ass boy. I don't know why I did this. I was like, let me try it again, and I did it again, but it didn't do nothing. I don't know if it's because of the peanut butter, maybe because I had gloves on, but it didn't do nothing. I was like, oh shit, okay, I know how to get into this. It's trial and error. The Vikings, they had pre-written shits too, scriptures. They say Africans were traveling the earth
way before
the shit. They said that Africans was in America before even old boy came. But I think a lot of that shit has to do with trial and error. But just to come into conclusion, no, we weren't taught about this shit. I mean, we didn't learn this shit. This shit was taught to us.
Hold on, but you said when you said you stuck, like, this is just it's human nature, right? So you stick a fork into the socket, right?
Yeah,
and
I
you're
got
like,
shot.
I won't do that again. So say you tried to make a raft, right, in the ocean. You don't know what the fuck is beyond that shit. You don't know what's beyond that shit, right? So and then somebody die, right? Yeah. You're like, oh, well, that must be hell, or it must be some a crazy thing. I don't think y'all need to go back and watch on YouTube the Vikings, like, you know, the Vikings and how they made what they made, because when you're doing that, it's such precision that's involved in making that.
I think everything is connected though, bro. Like the ocean and the spaces. Did you just see the new astronauts that just got released? They just got rescued, right? Did you see the lady's hair? Bro, so when they rescued the ladies, like, you feel me, it's anti-gravity, there's no gravity and shit. But what stuck out to me is, like, when they fucking put the cameras on her hair looked like she was in the ocean. You feel me? I think the ocean is space.
Well, nah, that's because her hair was probably curly.
No, it wasn't curly. It was straight. You feel me? But her hair was waving like you was in the water. Like, you feel me? Like, I feel like it's some type of connection between the ocean in the motherfucking outer space.
But that also could be due to the fact that NASA does lie a lot about.
They do say
that's like like the moon landing was fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then on top of that, but now that you're talking, what you're saying could be true, because when you see alien spirit, you see shit popping out the ocean. We don't know what the fuck.
So do y'all believe in aliens?
I do believe in aliens.
Yeah.
And you know how they depict aliens is with like fucking lights on their head and like shit.
Big head and shit.
Big head with like fucking.
We haven't even explored the deepest depths of the ocean.
But no, look, our depiction of aliens seems so much like doctors to me. Like, you feel me? Because you know how they got the green face, or it looked green, and they got some shit that's coming out their head, and there's like a light on their head and all that. Doctors nowadays in the hospitals, they gloved up and they got lights on their head. You feel me? So maybe it was them operating on us in a different fucking.
I was watching a Joe Rogan episode.
It sounds like we high,
I
but
know we definitely get into some different shit. But
this is great convo though.
But,
this is clip worthy.
Joe Rogan said some crazy shit to me. He's like, all right, so you know how aliens, they're really big. They got big ass eyes, small nose, little ass mouth, and no ears. He's like, what if those are humans from the future? Everybody's like, why? Well, why would you say that? Because let's say in the future we don't talk, so we don't have to use our mouth, and we don't listen. We're talking through our brains. So that means our ears will get smaller, our mouths will get smaller, but our heads will get bigger. Because we're just talking through telekinesis, I guess you could say.
Or what if it's just the shit that we used to wear when motherfuckers had COVID?
Nah, but think about
BSI,
it.
body substance isolation.
If I never talk to you, that means you will never listen, right? So that means our mouth and our
that makes sense.
ears are getting smaller.
Yeah.
So the only thing we're using is our brain.
Yeah.
And then if we go into like a million years, we're using technology. That means our bodies will get shorter because we're not using
Muscle.
labor.
Yeah.
We're just muscle. I mean,
We're using our mind.
we're using our mind or we're using technology. I ain't gonna hold you. I think aliens are us from the future coming back and just see how we doing, what we doing.
I believe in aliens. I
I
think
do.
I think they
A
live
good thing for everybody to look up is the Emerald tablets.
Oh yeah.
Emerald tablets definitely a good
Yeah.
thing to look up.
The Emerald tablets to look it up now. The one thing I will say is don't take it as a grain of salt because obviously it's been tampered with. It's not really what it is, but that's a good thing to look at because it gives us a brief history on quote unquote aliens coming down to Earth.
Yeah.
Sumerians, Anunnakis, Tangia. I forgot what it was called before that too, because it was a different shape before that. You gotta think about it. The Earth and continents had different shapes. Bro, Earth has been here for 7 billion years. I'm sorry, something
Probably more than
years.
that. That's
more
just
than
what the
that.
people say.
But the solar system is so fucking.
It's so
big,
vast, bro. It's so vast.
I'm gonna let you say your last take, and I'm gonna end it off.
Yeah, it's ended off.
Nah, I ain't really got shit to say.
Go ahead.
I can go on this forever.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
This is a good conversation.
I'm gonna end it with this. We only use 5% of our brain, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
they say.
We only use 5% of our brain, and only 10% of history was ever recorded. 10% of
damn.
history was recorded. 10%. That's a whole nother 90. And I'm leaving y'all with that. Episode 80, Music is Critical TV. Signing out.